Yeah. This one goes out to everybody who's ever looked at their fridge and wondered, how did we get here? Brother, sister, ketchup lovers. Yeah. We started off with one plate. Nothing fancy, just some fries and chicken on a late night. Didn't think too much of it. Just a squeeze on the side, red tie, yeah, we loved it. But every meal got deeper. Put it on tacos, eggs, nuggets, didn't matter either. And before we knew the truth, we were tearing through those bottles like the sauce was our youth. And I remember saying, hey sis, didn't we just buy one? She said, yeah bro, but we're already done. And now the pantry's looking bare, but we don't even care, pass it here. 13 pounds, 45 days, 5 bottles, 44 ounces each. We ain't ashamed, we kept pouring, till the fridge light felt like morning. Oh, brother and sister, no meal tasted right without that ketchup rain. 13 pounds in 45 days, and we still ain't changed our way. Ooh, yeah. Mama said we need to slow down. Said, what's this river of bread that's dripping all over the stove now? But we were in too deep. Put it on burgers, rice, and even mac and cheese. Yeah, we wild like that. DoorDash knew us by name. They said, did you want another bottle with your order again? We said, yeah, just send it through. Matter of fact, better make it two. And I remember saying, we can't keep living like this. She said, bro, you know that ketchup hits. And though our friends all shook their heads, we dipped again. 13 pounds, 5 days, 5 bottles, 44 ounces each. Yeah, we ain't ashamed, we kept pouring through the midnight, early morning. Oh, brother and sister, no meal ever tasted right without that ketchup rain. 13 pounds in 45 days, and we still ain't changed. If I ever fall in love, please make sure they understand this love. 'Cause ketchup runs deep in our veins, a bond that time can't change. Every bottle, every drop, ooh, we swore that we would never stop. Oh, we're loyal to that sauce, 'cause that flavor hits the hardest, yeah. 13 pounds, 45 days, oh, yeah. 44 ounces each. Oh, we gave it our all. Hold that red tie while it's flowing. Brother and sister, we knew from the start we'd finish every last day. 13 pounds in 45 days, and we still ain't changed our ways. Our ways.
Hello, my lovely friends. How are we all today? Hi, guys. Welcome in. Now, 2 things to start. No, 3 things. So thank you to AYE for that song, that intro song, 5 Ketchups. Got to be one of my favorites, I think. I love Clean Your Kitchen. I love Fat Bitch Factory, obviously, and I love Pit Mitt. But 5 Ketchups is up there. Now, everybody sub up to AYE. I'm sure you all already are, but if not, then please do. And the next thing I wanted to say is YouTube has been wilding out the last couple of weeks. So if you guys are having issues chatting, I don't even have it on subscriber mode. So make sure, like, I think if it does that, just go to like top chat and then switch back to live chat or all chat, and it should fix it. I've had this happen to me in a few chats around the place, and yeah, I've just gone in and out a couple of times, and that seems to have fixed it. Now, the third thing is I feel like a fucking idiot because I was too busy making this shitty thumbnail. I didn't see that Charlie had scheduled. So for anybody who is over watching Charlie or wants to go over and watch Charlie, obviously go and do that. She's covering some foodie stuff, I believe, today. Totally understand if you guys want to go over there and watch that and then watch the replay here later on. And I also do want to say a big thank you to my UK people who are always on the replay. So it's nice to see that James is here. I don't know what time it is over there at the moment, James, but thank you for popping in. And yes, I'm glad that you were able to catch a live, but I do want to say a huge, huge, huge thank you to all of the people who always watch on the replay, because I do feel bad that the time differences are so funny. Like, it sucks. It's midnight. Yeah, so that's exactly right. So it's bloody midnight in the UK. So no one over there's been catching these. Although when I'm back to working in the office, I will be not streaming at this time. I'll be streaming like a few hours later than this. So I guess a few more people might catch those. But yeah, like it's just been because I've been, my whole computer just fell down. Because I've been working at home and I've been off work, I've been able to do them at this time of day, which is great for a lot of you guys, but not for everybody. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say, I think. And I'll just say hi to everyone quickly. Hi, Rally. Hi, Lilith. Hi, James. Who else have we got here? Hi, Edna. Hey, Olga. Hey, TB. Hey, Brian. How you going? Thanks for being here. Hey, Wasted Potential. Hey, Justice Sub. How are you? Hope you're feeling back to 100%. Yes, welcome in, guys. Hey, Miss T. How you doing? Yes, so I figured that there's probably a lot of people who will want to be over watching Charlie right now. I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot because I didn't pay attention to the notifications. Hey, Lizzie. How are you? Hey, Bovine Meat. Thank you, Edna. Look, we're only just over 1K, so if like a few people unsub, we'll be... I'm not celebrating yet because you know how it can be over here. Hey, Jenny Lynn, how are you? So in my last stream a couple of days ago, I mentioned that there was like a video that I remembered where Rosie basically like admitted to like having a bit of a lying problem as a kid. And I'm not sure if it's this exact one, but this one she definitely does talk a lot about being called a liar and that her mom always thought she was lying, so she like leaned into it. Thanks, Bovine Meat. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you feel better soon, hey? So I think I found something that's very much similar. It's kind of a long one. I don't know how much I'm going to get through. Also, guys, Chris is streaming in about 2 hours. So we're going to be finishing up by then so that everyone can go over and watch Chris. So that's the thing as well. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on the time and make sure that we don't go too far over. I think that's all I needed to say. But so this is kind of a long video. I do know where she talks about the oh, hey, Elizabeth. Thank you for the super chat, Elizabeth. Just want to say hey really quick while I'm making some chia pudding before signing into job 2. Thanks for your streams to entertain me the next day while I'm working for the other job. Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. And yes, everybody go over and sub up to Elizabeth as well. Her user details are in the description, or if anybody wants to link Elizabeth. She also covers Rosie, and she's been covering some ALR stuff and the lolcow stuff too. So thank you very much, Elizabeth, for the super chat. And yes, hopefully a few of the guys will go over and check you out too. What else did I have? Oh, yeah. So I do know where the timestamp is. I kind of want to start watching it from the beginning-ish to get sort of an idea for like what was going on at the time. And then, so I think this was like right before she lost her job, and then like sort of right before she went to see London Boy. So I think this is, thank you, Lilith. You're the best. Appreciate you. And hey, Empress of Cloth, welcome in. But thank you again very much, Elizabeth, for the super chat. So shall we? And then if we get bored or if we start running out of time, I'll just skip to the timestamp. I think that it happens about an hour and a half in. So I'll just press play and I'll put it on a bit quicker, like 1.25 to start off with, I think. And we'll go from there. How's that sound? Hopefully that is all good for you guys. Alrighty, let's get going. So I've just like jumped about 10 minutes in just because she was just doing like, hi, hello, 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 hello. So yeah, boring. Yes. So Wasted says, I've been watching Elizabeth's and really enjoying her reactions. Yes, they're great. So Veruvia is Elizabeth. And yeah, she also has a channel. So yeah, head over there and sub her up too. All right, let's get started. I'm procrastinating. Let's get going. Let me know if you hear everything okay.
Right there with you, bestie. Right fucking there with you. God, I'm right there with you. Yup. TLDR, I got these on BOGO at Publix as an impulse buy. They were so good.
She's not live because she got paid for the last month when she wasn't expecting it. So, and because she's got all these Patreon subs now, she's basically got double pay. So she's kind of slacking, is what I think.
I think that means I got both of these for $2.40, which isn't shabby. But these are bougie flavored waters that don't taste like LaCroix because I don't really like LaCroix like that. But they're 0 sugar flavored.
I will say now that I've got a few more people here, everybody please make sure you are on live chat, not top chat. And if you're having issues chatting, if it's saying like subscriber only, I don't even have it set on subscriber only. So please, like if you switch it between top chat and live chat a couple of times, it should fix that problem and allow you to chat. I don't know what this stupid glitch is and why they're not fixing it. There's a few dodgy things going on with YouTube at the moment. I'm hoping that they will correct themselves. But yeah.
Flavored sparkling waters, and they're like pretty damn good. And I kind of want to keep the containers and refill them with water just because like they feel bougie. So it's like if I just want to grab a little water and glug glug, yeah. Or even like, oh yeah, I could put some put some Mio in it, pre-make it, and just like grab and go or something. Let's see. I've hit the point in my diet where I have to either reduce my calories or start working out more, and I don't want to do either. Chantal Stacker, I mean, if you have the ability to ask for help or work with a health coach, I would recommend it. Sometimes though,
hi Sarah Kate.
There was a time where when I was working,
bougie soda bottles. Okay, girl. Weird. Also, yes, welcome in, Sarah.
Working more with Freya, which, by the way, y'all will be getting an update about all of that. Oh my god, I got so freaked out for a second. Anyway, but there was a time where I was kind of struggling with that, and then I did something that's called like a refeed, which just means that you go above your deficit for a day. It doesn't mean you need to like go back.
Also, we've got Edna going live too soon.
And it depends also on how you're currently eating on if this is good advice for you or not. But if you have a day where you still eat like your nutritious foods or whatever, but
Lilith, I agree. There's plenty of things that I think that YouTube could do, which is including like the letting people at each other in chat on phones. because like, yeah, that's super annoying. And also, they really should be like, they should allow us to search transcripts on the phone too. It's annoying. And the search function is just shit now anyway, in general.
But you
No,
just
you're
eat all of
okay,
them,
Edna.
and then you go back to what you're doing. Sometimes that can help you get through a plateau, is what was explained to me by Freya and what I lived. So, okay. I need to throw this away. I'm gonna bring this trash can over here.
You know,
Been accidentally repeating for weeks. Got it. Got it. Then that's not the advice for you.
you wouldn't catch me walking around my home like this, even if I'm not filming myself, because like if I gotta run outside, I gotta go to the mailbox, I gotta go and do something in the garage. I don't want the girls swinging around the place. Hate Trimmerhaven. Yeah, she's a mess. Particularly at this time, she was having thousands of people watching. Oh, sorry, guys. The date on this one is July 28th, 2024. Oh, that's good. On the phone? Mm-hmm.
That's gonna need my bleach spray. I need to deep clean and all that. But let me work on what I'm avoiding.
I don't need the girls dangling around.
Dishes being in my existence. Okay, so let's get set up right here. Okay.
And you know what? Even when I'm not wearing a bra, I will put on like a bikini top or something if I want it like something a bit more comfy. And anyways, I mostly just wear sports bras or bikini tops anyway, because like comfort, but still hold the girls in, you know? Don't have them dangling.
Today I cried when I put on my jeans and was like, oh, okay.
True.
Time to get it together. Oh, time B, get it together. Yeah. So I'll tell you a little bit before I start working on this. I think I'll save going in depth about this on the video. But I went on a bit of a bender. To a degree that what got me out of it was realizing like the genuine fear I felt when I realized what I was doing to myself. And so the first step that I took was texting my best friend who has the same eating disorder as I do.
Girl.
And saying, hey,
giving other people's info.
I need to tell somebody like the reality of what's happening right now, because this was part of my process of like waking up to it and like accepting it, and like because it's like if you can't do that, if you can't change it. And this was after about a 48-hour period where like there's a lot of factors to it that I just don't feel like getting into right now, but there was a 48-hour period of immense stress in my life, like outside of anything related to the internet. And
wow, Sarah,
and
impressive.
Also,
congratulations.
y'all have been on the internet the past 48 hours, so there's also that, but that's not what this is about at all. And so I spent kind of an obscene amount of money, because when I tell you that like if you're truly fully in a binge mode or cycle, it really doesn't fucking matter what you keep in the house.
Another one where she talks about binging and hasn't deleted it. Funny that.
Because you're
to me, that just proves that she's only deleting stuff that she doesn't want other people to see. It's nothing to do with using triggering words like that.
You're an adult, so I'm an adult, I should say, so I have full access to get whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. And I try to work really hard to put those barriers in place so it's not super easily accessible, but I was already on a slippery slope, and I dealt with an extreme level of guilt and shame.
Hey, Andrea.
Because I was just struggling with working and being chronically ill. And so I went into a full-blown self-destruction mode. And today is me trying to get out of that. And so far, it's been going well. In the process of me doing this live, before I end it, if I decide to eat a snack or something, the reason that I'm doing that is to prevent myself from justifying binging later off.
Well done, impressed.
So just a heads up on that. As of right now, I'm solid. I'm good. I've been doing really good because what I did to myself the past 48 hours was really extreme to the point that I didn't feel any physical hunger for like the first 8 hours of being awake today. And so I'm just listening to my body. I'm going to probably eat pretty light today, not because I'm restricting in response to what I did, not because I don't feel like I deserve to eat, not because of anything negative in that sense, but I'm listening to my body, and I overloaded it the past couple of days, and I physically made myself very ill.
It's wild to me that she hasn't removed this from her channel. Of all of the things, she's literally talking about an incident that happened. And I get that she's not glorifying it, but she's like explaining in depth sort of what happened. I'm a little shocked by this, honestly.
And so I'm just trying to recover from that. And it's really deeply impacted me mentally and spiritually. And
well,
yeah.
That's also true, Jennifer.
1 second, guys. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I realized I wasn't looking at my phone a lot. My brother could have texted me, but I think we're good. So yeah, I just found your channel. Absolutely love your vibe. Thank you, Ashley. It's so hard to stay on track when you have new stressors like work. Yeah. Clarity, action. Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. It's understandable with all the changes in your life and triggering news and girl world. Yeah. I was already in a bad, like when I made my community post saying like this isn't great timing, that this is kind of what I was alluding to be honest with you. I was already on the brink. I was already like snapping. And then so the timing of just like, because like, and this is nothing against anybody, but like when I tell you people were reaching out to me like crazy about it, like even.
I think I already said hi, Trümmerhaufen, but hi again. And hi, H2O Rat. Welcome. Yeah, I saw that Fruity went live. I don't know what she's doing, but I don't look. She's not going anywhere. We knew she wasn't going anywhere. Fruity will never leave.
Even if I had wanted to avoid it, friends were texting me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't have avoided it. And then, because like today, some fucking irrelevant reaction channel,
it's very predictable,
shared that community post. It was like, she's really making this all about herself. And I'm like,
actually, all the girls are very predictable.
Shut the fuck up.
Right? She's supposed to be on a break.
You don't know shit about.
Just like Rosie on her break, posting every second day, reminding us that she's on a break.
Fuck. You don't pay attention to my content except to gawk at it. Bye. I'm just mad I don't kiss your ass like the other people you talk about.
I'm annoyed that I'm also missing Charlie. Let's see.
Him to do that to someone else, but I'm just saying I would be confident enough to be like, show the whole thing, because it's not me. There's no way. You're never going to see my face anywhere near that disgusting creature in a million years. Astaghfirullah, but I'm never. And I'm not doing this for Salah either, because I haven't talked to Salah. He blocked me, even though, and I blocked him. But anyway, he blocked me, even though, whatever. We're done. So I'm being patient. I'm living my life I want to get healthy, live for God, and maybe someday, inshallah, I know I'll have a future handsome husband.
Yeah. Oh God, Amber's in the chat again too. Amber says, "Why don't you want to join the LCU?" Like, can they shut up already about that? You said no.
Chantal, can you ask your mama to address his lack of wedding ring? Bali would like to know if he's single. Ooh, what's the tea?
Uh-oh.
Hey, Witchy, lurking here. Amber Lynn. Oh, Amber Lynn, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been struggling with my, my spirituality over the past 3 years.
Needs to be fucking medicated for her ADHD.
I'm back on the Dean, trying to improve my iman and all that stuff. So I'm not, the lolcow universe is not aligning with my vision for my future, unfortunately. But I wish you all the luck. You can do both things at the same
I
time.
promise you can do both things at the same time.
I don't think so. I don't want to just sit there and like talk about like drama and stuff. You know,
Out of all the girls,
Yeah.
I'm so sure that Foodie is the one with the ADHD, the worst.
but I think you're doing
Welcome
good.
in,
Yeah,
Ryan.
you're doing good on the
Welcome in,
bus. It
Celestial.
seems
We're
like
just doing a
you're,
quick check-in with
like,
Foodie, see if
comfortable,
anything
you know?
interesting is happening.
making
I get
something
that,
like
but we would
crochet
love
or
you
jewelry to
there.
sell. Yeah, I
Like
was
some
thinking of
fucking
that,
pyramid
Leah.
scheme. Do you think
I
like
get that,
do you think Amber would get like paid a cut if she convinces Foodie to go on?
but we would love you there. I know, and I really appreciate you guys. Honestly, I do, and I really like would be so cool to like, hang out with you and stuff, but maybe in a different setting someday or something. I don't know.
I think so, Corvid.
Yeah, I don't want people talking about like, I just don't want to talk about stuff that's like the money makers. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Oh God. All right, well, guys, as much as I'm like kind of enthralled, I'm also not because I know that nothing is going to change.
Oh,
So I'm going to
whatever.
go back to Rosie now. I did
I
see
don't
that
I
I
don't I
think
think I
Pulpy
heard
is
I don't
going
think I heard her
live
say
to
anything nasty
like
about him, just
Foodie. So if you want to go
I
and
think she
head
was
over
like
to
defending me or
Pulpy's, you
something
can
about
do
what
that.
happened. I don't know.
Charlie is also doing a video, is also streaming about Foodie right now.
I think
So it's all
I
happening.
was wrong and like
Where
blasting
are
like
we?
and freaking out and like swearing, but
Yeah.
at the same time I still think it was wrong what happened, and I stand by that, honestly. I'm not
Are you
invalidating
guys
my
happy to go
feelings. Sorry.
back to Rosie? Let me know if you guys actually want to
So,
watch this. But I think like if you want to, I should stick to Roz, and you guys should head over to
leave it
Pulpy's.
alone, people. Let's just enjoy Chantal. Carefree. Hey, my puppy. I gotta go get some friggin'
I just
I gotta go get
don't
my
think anything's
parcels
going to change with
downstairs.
Foodie, and like Charlie is
Angela.
covering her right now, and Pulpy is also
I was always Muslim. Yeah, I'm Muslim,
sniping.
yes.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
I know
I
everybody
never
was
changed
like,
my mind. There was a time where I was like confused.
Let's go back to Roz.
Hey, Kels.
Not that she's any less boring, but I mean, she's going to admit to having a lying problem here at some point. So, welcome,
And hi,
everyone.
Carmina. I'm glad you're here. I feel like I've seen you pop in briefly once or twice, but I feel like I haven't really gotten to talk to you in a hot.
Yes, again, guys. So if you want to watch a Foodie snipe, Pulpy is sniping Foodie, and Charlie is covering Foodie as well. And you can always come back and watch this on the replay. Okay.
minute, to the point I've been thinking about like messaging you recently on IG.
Hi, my butterfly.
So yeah. I completely disagree. Your experience is very relevant, and I believe it may have been what convinced Ambi to reconsider. You're the second person to say that, and I'm to that again. I'm going to say because I do appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not going to make that claim that credit because I'm of the opinion that the making the money comment was a little directed at me from her more recent video. I feel like some of it, like she was speaking to a wide range of people. I don't think anything was specific reasons I posted. The proof that I knew, I knew my live was going to get limited. I knew that the verbiage I needed to talk with, I just knew. Point blank period. I just fucking knew. And so, yeah. And, thank God. I was like really worried about doing this because it's been a hot minute, but thankfully none of this is moldy. It hasn't been as long as it felt like. But
well, good luck, my imperfect life. Sorry, I didn't read that properly.
Because that shit stress.
Good luck with the job interview. Fingers crossed for you.
This is me out. But I'm currently trying to get my house together after being a potato for mental health reasons this past week. Potato solidarity, Alexis. We got this. Here's to the start of a new week. And then I hope your job was understanding about your absence. It's so frustrating that some companies view their employees as humans, don't view employees, humans with human problems. Yeah, no. So the big issue is like actually they're being very chill, and the attendance policy is like weirdly chill there, to the point that they haven't even really discussed our attendance policy. But the bigger issue is two things. I potentially want to move up, but realistically, I don't know if my body would ever let me handle that amount of stress. Is what I'm starting to realize. But I mean, I could also move laterally, right? And I'd love to get into like training or whatever. I'm so sorry.
The good part about watching Roz live together is like stuff that I miss, you guys catch, and there's other stuff that I catch and things that I can clarify. It's interesting. Because like I pay so much attention when I'm not streaming, and then I like want to share something with you guys, but then I'm like so distracted by the chat that I don't end up listening. So I need you guys to help me to notice things. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry. I gotta pause. The fact that somebody really said amberism instead of feudalism is crazy. I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Amberism is like as in an amber type of term, not as in feudalism. Is she dumb? Someone said it's an amberism, meaning like an amberism, like a language thing that she does, or like a wording thing that she does. This girl is so dumb.
But that's wild. And I don't want to be disrespectful enough, but it's kind of funny. I don't know how to react to that. Oh, man. Okay, anyway. Moving on. Hey, BB, I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there.
Exactly. That's an amberism.
I've been watching the replays. Miss you. Please message me. I've been in the middle of buying a new house, so very busy. So exciting, but overwhelming, I'm sure, because it's a complete change of state. Oh, wow. So, yeah, when I looked up the term last night to look into to feudalism, your interview popped up. It was very informative, and thank you. Yeah, and I really appreciate that, Lee Marie. I found out when a specific person reached out to me who did not know me prior and informed.
I should really do a bingo card. I really should. Maybe for the next time that we stream, I'll do a bingo card.
Me that when you Google,
I also still need to make a Millie emoji. So I've got a few things I need to do on my list, but like I also have like so many other things to do because like I'm going back into the office next week, and my list of things to get done before then is as long as my fucking arm.
Feudalism, the first thing that comes up is my interview, and that was a humbling experience, and I was really happy about that, honestly, because I'm glad that something that brings up the concerns about it is what's being presented and not something.
Hey, Olga. So I think all of the jobs that was like, yeah, like you've got it, but it starts in like the new year, and like only if we win this contract. And like one of them sounded like it was a pyramid scheme. So she basically said the other day, we covered it on the last stream. She said that like they've been emailing her with updates, but like they're not ready. I guess they don't have the contract or whatever yet or something. I'm not entirely sure.
Like, I guess, championing it or whatever. Oh, gross. Okay. I was like, what does that smell? I put the peach pits inside that container. That's what doesn't smell good. I was like, ugh. I forgot I did that. Whew. Unpleasant. Loving these body doubling vibes.
Holy. Okay. How stretched out? This must go down to like here. These are like oversized shirt, because like look at that. You're right. Those are, it must be like a 50 XL.
Progress in my kitchen. Yay, Allie. And I'm actually making progress because I'm body doubling with y'all. I made a live talking about body doubling before, and I got like really shit on by some trolls. I was like, damn. Oh, weird. Because I used to body double with a friend on FaceTime all the time, and like we would just do whatever. Because you can body double literally doing anything. The intent is just to kind of like be there and support each other, and like, oh, I'm seeing someone else doing something productive, so I'm more inclined to want to do something productive as well. That whole, fuck, that's That's better than mukbangs. If you think about it, mukbangs are just the experience of body doubling during meals because you got someone to consume a meal with. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I wasted a lot of hummus in this one. Oh,
you are a waste.
Food like that. That's such a waste of money. Ugh. It's going down the drain, obviously.
Yes.
But not happy with myself about that.
That's what I was wanting to. So, like a blanket poncho, is that? I would need to draw it for you guys. So I've got this blanket, but then it's got like a big U cut out of it that goes around your neck. Is that the kind of thing you're talking about, Lily?
This air fryer plate that goes in the bottom of my oven is nasty. I can't look at the chat yet. I got to deal with this. Give me a second. I love this
Hey guys, do you guys know if this Dr. Kiki in the chat, is this S Jam's girlfriend? I've never been sure, but I always see them in there. Oh God, just a tub.
It's a Rubbermaid electric scrubber. If you want to find it on Amazon. Pretty sure it's on my Amazon storefront. I never really talk about it, but I have one. This is getting gross though. I need to probably get a new one of
and then you
these.
like used some like one of these things on your fucking floor and made mud with it. Maybe that's
Oh yeah, she's gross.
You think it is, Rosie?
Yeah, hold on. It's actually a lot grosser than I.
Because I was seeing this user in Rosie's chats like before Kiki and S Jam got together. So
Hate it. Oh shit! Where are the rest of the heads? They're either somewhere back there or we have.
the electric scrubber is hilarious because like it's just like anything not to use a bit of elbow grease, huh? There you go. Jennifer said the same thing. I guess elbow grease causes her trauma.
I had to clean out the sinks a long time ago, so there's still a bunch of stuff sitting on my mom's bed from when we cleaned out the bottom of the sinks. Because we just haven't dealt with it yet.
Everybody coming in.
So
Thank you all for being here.
okay. All right, I'm gonna get to the chat.
And I am more than aware that there is so much else going on today. So totally understand that if people want to pop in and out and go and watch this on the replay, it's completely understandable.
In just a second, guys.
I'll have a look at this. You fucking star.
I really want to like kind of try to.
Yes, and my memberships, I think are like $1, like $1 US. I think.
Organize my kitchen area a little bit better
We can get.
and like deep clean it after the dishes. And some days that's really hard for me to do both in one go. I think I can handle it right now.
But no pressure. Appreciate you all the same. I just had a really weird picture in my head of like an elephant using one of those things as an electric toothbrush, and then it merged and it became Rosie.
Oh, my brother should be arriving anytime now with Greek yogurt and cottage cheese for me and almond milk because I made a new discovery today. Y'all haven't seen it yet, obviously, but well, wait, no, I think I did it on Members Only Live. Yeah, so on Members Only Live, I batch prepped fluffy yogurt, which I had done once before, and I've been working on some editing this past weekend too. And like with the time, the missed work, honestly.
Should I make a wear a bra emoji? I need a pen so I can write down ideas. Of course, I didn't bring a pen in here. Never mind. I'll remember.
The first day I was so low energy and not doing well. Like I couldn't even, I didn't do anything. I did a little bit of editing yesterday and I did more editing today.
Rawr.
Because I'm really excited for you guys to see my Fitville video that's in the works. I'm going to say that I'm really excited to talk about this company. The links are already in my link tree, and y'all will learn more like when that video comes out, and that video will come out next week for sure. So members only expect that in the next probably 24 hours or so. But there was one clip I forgot to film, which was comparing the shoes to a different brand shoes. I haven't actually done that yet, so. I hate dishes. I hate them so much. I think I might hate laundry more, but I hate them both. Right.
Yeah, and it's wild also for somebody who like doesn't like milk. The fact that she adds like heavy cream to everything is wild and so silly. Yeah, and look, I'm not like telling anybody that like how they should dress, but I also do think that like proper boob support is important.
That's trash. Sometimes I try to save things with the intention of keeping
Especially when it was this time and she was streaming in vertical and there was kids in her chat.
them, and then Jay's passed, but I'm like, never mind, I actually don't care anymore.
9-point-something% of her viewers were kids at this time.
That's another thing I don't need to clean. And that was a Greek yogurt container, for example. I try to remember to do it on the spot, because if I don't, then I tend to wait too long, and I'm like, what's up? All right, let me actually look at my chat. Sorry, guys. I'm also making dinner. I got some of that protein pasta you said was good and making spaghetti. Yum!
You would think that it would feel like if you had such big breasts, you would think that it would feel good to have like a nice like sports bra, even if you don't want to wear underwire, just something like with thick straps that kind of keeps you feeling secured. I personally like mine aren't huge, and like I still prefer that feeling of being like secured. I don't know.
If you're good at sales, and a lot of the times you'll make more with fewer hours in sales positions anyways. That's true. I want to focus on and like look into.
But the other thing is like part of the reason why a lot of her audience members were kids at this time was because she was on the YouTube Kids and also on the like For You page of, you know, the shorts. And I mean, I can imagine myself as a kid like coming across this and just being like gawking, like my mouth wide open, like what? Like horror.
Or not looking to. My concern is I'm just worried about how I'm going to handle closing. I feel like everything else I'm good at. New here, just wanted to say hi. Hello, Miss Party Mayhem. I'm glad to have you. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Chismosa. I kind of feel bad for Amber, though, whether she's lying or whatever. It's just sad. Yeah, the whole situation fucking sucks. That's really all I got to say at this point. I hope you're doing okay. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Carmina. I really enjoy your channel. Keep on being you. Hello from Winnipeg, Canada. Well, Donna, thank you so much. I like watching body doubling TikToks when I'm having a hard time focusing at work. Hell yeah. Us neurodivergent peeps get it. Exactly. How's work over? Like, work itself's going great. Before I missed 2 days, I was really excelling and doing well. But I've missed some important things, and I'm upset about it. Hey, Keeks.
So she was already missing work at this time.
Keeks, you love doing dishes? I cannot relate. It's very handy, Rosie. Very, very handy.
That too. I mean,
I've never heard of aliens referred to as the third kind.
Trumahaffen says, when you have such huge boobs, there's so much moisture getting trapped underneath. A bra would help with that. It wouldn't be skin on skin, which often causes skin issues. Yes, definitely. And I know, like, I wonder if they have something like, and I suppose like support underwear and stuff like that for like the hanging belly too, because I can imagine that you would end up with like yeast infections and things like that under these folds when they're just constantly wet and rubbing.
I've never had any close encounters, but I believe they're real. You're making me want to clean. Good. I like trying to be a positive influence whenever I can be. Please.
See, she was tracking when she was talking with that Farah lady, and that was just before this. So this was like, I guess, a few weeks before this, and she was tracking them. But I don't think that she was like actually counting things like oil or grease or like snacky things. Honestly, I think she was guesstimating a lot. And hi, Lex. I don't know if you heard me, but I said hi. Welcome.
So everything's on my link tree. Speaking of, I think somebody might have sent me something from my wish list because I got 2 packages on my doorstep from Amazon. And I was like, I haven't made a purchase from Amazon. My link tree is linktr.ee/quirkyloverose.
Ooh,
all linked in my.
I don't know if you all of you guys have seen the stream from the other day where she unboxed stuff that she bought herself from Amazon, but we can check that if we have time at the end here.
Instagram, my TikTok. I don't know. I think it's mentioned in my Instagram or my YouTube bio. It's harder to link stuff.
I'm gonna skip around.
It's the cutest little early 1900s restored cottage in the cutest little country town near Byron Bay. But was just wondering to do that a little bit earlier into the live, but I'm on a recovery day. With 2 kids and never having owned a dishwasher in my life, I have developed a tolerance of doing dishes. Yeah, growing up, we would go like, I think we went 5 or 6 years with not having a dishwasher, and I was like the person that washed the dishes for the family, pretty much. Which is part of the reason why I hate the dishes so much, because yeah, anyway. Thank you so much, Dream Like Mike, for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. The poop sweat is real for me today. Like, God almighty, how do you deal? You know,
That's funny. We were literally just talking about that.
I don't really struggle with it as much since starting using the Hibiclens soap. But, you know, for me, it's like, if it is going to be really hot, if I wear sports bras and things like that, that kind of helps.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not going to be super active without wearing a bra. So hot and humid here. Going to roast turkey breast overnight. Ooh, I didn't know what body doubling was. It sounds brilliant. It really is brilliant. The interview I watched last night really gave me an understanding. I'm glad to hear that, Lee. I got mixed reviews. Do you have to pay for water? Oh yeah, you're so right. It's also wasteful. You're so right though. I try to not do that, but also if I get hyper focused on one thing or another, I get forgetful. So I just wanted to interact. I felt bad because I hadn't interacted with you guys for a hot second because I was, doing my dishes. So let me finish here.
Oh, good. Have fun.
Because I don't remember what's attached to what, but we have well water and city water at our house. And if I remember correctly, like our pool is on one and we're on the other. And I forget the setup. It's been explained to me 1,000 times. OMG, hi, it's been so long since I've seen you. I made that fan art of you. Hi, Popco. Yeah, I remember. Glad to see you. I hope you're doing good. I'm not really over on TikTok much as of recent. I hate when I do that, y'all.
Corvid. Body quadrupling.
In my husband's house in Europe, he has his own hot water heater. And when you run it out.
Well, something that I think is really good. So the other day when she was doing like a deep cleaning my kitchen stream where she literally just like just did dishes and then started cooking and complained a lot the whole time. I think it was Board Girl, was like competing to see how much she could get done in the time that Rosie sat there on her stream, and she like managed to vacuum her whole house and like do a bunch of other things.
It's out.
You want to do something productive? Challenge yourself. Race Rosie at cleaning something. You'll win.
Out in 10 minutes doing dishes. Oh God. I'm so glad you explained more about heaters, and thank you, Keith. I don't regret doing that live. I really had to sit with myself.
Well, I think that like I do know that like look, my mom is Swiss and she loves sweetened condensed milk. So I'm wondering if you are even in Germany, if you are, whether it's a European thing.
On the fence.
Say it is.
But the right move that I made was taking the time to process my feelings and not immediately hopping to the decision to go live. If I had done that live earlier in the day or the day prior, because I don't think I could have done it the day prior. I don't think I could have done it the day prior. But if I had done it like earlier in the day, I probably would have had like a breakdown on live, and that's not what I wanted. And I honestly thought I was gonna cry more, and I didn't. And I was really happy. I honest to God thought I was gonna be way more emotional, but I really kept it together, and I think that's because of two things. I got a lot of my emotions out prior in like more constructive ways, and I took an hour nap. I took an hour nap.
Hey, in a pickle.
So,
Welcome in.
it was weird how worlds collided because I'm also a fan of Jessica Messica. Yeah, I was shocked when she liked my channel so much. I told her this directly. I was like, before we interacted, I was afraid of you. So when I saw her in my comments, I was like, I don't know. But then like as time went on, like I could just, because it's like I've heard a lot of things, you know, whatever. And I realized that like she genuinely likes my content. And
Hey, Ocean.
I'm here for anybody that's here for me, you know,
favorite.
like from a genuine place. She's a girl's girl. That's what's up. So am I. You responded, not reacted. Thank you, Chismosa, for recognizing that. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
It's crazy. Like,
I'm doing great.
how many people's chats I'm just not seeing who've obviously been now since blocked. Crazy.
Just started a big project, and I got
a little
my first ever video on my ARG out yesterday. That's awesome. I see it, Jessica Messica. Yeah, I just know, and she said it before herself. She's seen as a controversial figure, right? So, but she's never caused a problem in my chat, and she's been nice and chill. And yeah, I mean, all I can really do is like accept people for face value and hope for the best, because like it really sucks that there are people out there who like purposefully pretend to be fake nice, and people that like pretend to be fans of me in my chat, and then come to find out they're like over in other channels saying really destructive, nasty shit to me and are about me, and are purposefully trying to like integrate themselves into my community with malicious intention, and that really sucks.
Nasty, mean trolls, you guys.
The world that I have to operate around, like, and like because that is a reality, I just have to be mindful in terms of boundaries and things like that. And like it truly sucks.
She is not a girl's girl at all. She's a girl. She's not a girl's girl or a girl's girl.
Like it just sucks donkey balls. Like I don't know what else to say to that. And so I just do the best that I can, and I hope that as time passes, people recognize people. Well, I will say this. I was so I checked out Oh Lordy It's Jordy for the first time in a really long time. I found Oh Lordy It's Jordy back when I like found Zach organically. Like
She got a bitch about Jordy. Hey, Raine. Did I say hi to you already? I hope I did, but if not, hello, welcome. She would be exhausting to be around. Dude, like, I don't, everything I've heard about being friends with her always sounds to me very one-sided. Like, she always needs the attention, the ass pats, someone to complain to, but then if you need her for something, she's not going to give it back. You know what I mean?
Like in Omaha, when I lived in Omaha.
And I think that's why she likes this sort of format of live streaming, because it's not expected that she knows what's going on in everybody's life, and she doesn't have to listen to them. I think this works for her.
And he was a tiny, tiny channel. And I watched him for a bit, and then I'll be honest, low-key, I started like hate watching just a little bit, because it went to me being like I wasn't sure about him. But back then, he was like really nasty about Amber in certain ways that I did not find enjoyable as a viewer.
That seems to be the general consensus from people that I've spoken to and what I've witnessed of her being a friend.
But I would just like sit back and I'd watch, and I'd like have my own thoughts and opinions about things. And eventually, I was just like, this isn't serving me, so I stopped watching it. And I hadn't checked in on him in a really long time. He's grown a lot as a channel in that time, obviously. And before I got a comment on my YouTube, I started watching some of his more recent streams about this specific thing that was going on, because I was curious. And I immediately noticed how he was handling it with a lot more respect than I assumed he would give based on my prior preconceived notion of him, right?
But then she's not a fan of Jordy, but then she still, when the whole stuff with Emily went down, where Rosie was like in Emily's comments on Instagram. At that point in time, she was like begging Jordy to have her up on the channel. She was like in the chat saying, I can come and talk about it. I can. No, girl.
And I was like, oh.
Oh, and there's our lovely Elle over in the chat saying, I love Jordy.
Because like he wasn't showing certain parts of the footage. He wasn't showing the face of certain people who had passed. And like he was just being very like, guys, I get you want to see it. Because a lot of his chat was like, oh, just show it to us already. Like, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, I get it. But like, basically, like, I got to do what I feel is right. And I really respect that. And then I get a comment from somebody letting me know that they found me because I was mentioned in someone's reaction stream, and I asked who, and they said, oh, Lordy Shorty. I was like, oh, that's crazy, because I was literally just started watching that video, and I walked off to finish doing something else, but I planned to go back anyway. So I did, and then I found out it was one of you guys. It's literally you, Elle. Oh my.
Hi, just Bridget. How you doing, babe? I saw Jordy for about 3 minutes earlier, and he was mad at his mods for not telling him about 2 super chats yesterday and implying they might have to go. So they started apologizing, and one donated $100. Whoa. That's sad and weird. I hope he was joking. I hope it was a joke. I'm hoping that we're missing some context or something. Maybe it's like an inside joke. Oh wow, that's a long time ago, Lex. I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, you're in the chat. That's so funny. It was literally Elle. And I saw who it was, and I saw you going to bat for me with somebody else who doesn't like me, which is like their prerogative, right? But
R.I.P. Elle.
I was like watching. I was like, this is like a weird, like experience because like I'm such a YouTube consumer, and I've been a YouTube consumer far longer than I've been a creator. But like,
I will say it does feel really bad when you miss a super chat. Like I think I missed one from Rally once. I'm not going to miss this one, and I think I've missed one from a couple of other people, or like I missed a super sticker or a super thanks. And I just want you guys to know that I am so, so grateful for all of it. It's appreciated, not expected. And I would never like get mad at you guys for not pointing it out. It's nice when you say, oh, Nikki, you missed one. But I mean, I wouldn't get angry about it, you know? Anyway, thank you, Rally, for the $9.99 super chat. 2026, hit that like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Rally. I do appreciate it. But yeah, it does feel really bad when you do miss one. I did feel really guilty, and I like went searching. I think I missed one from, was it you, Corvid? And I was like trying to find you in chats. I was like, is Corvid here? Has anyone seen Corbin? I need to say thank you. It was like one of you guys anyway. And I was just like, oh my God, I felt so bad until I finally got, and then Andrea was like, I'm going to tell her for you.
But like being both can be weird sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be watching things and I'm just like vibing, and all of a sudden I come up in the conversation and I'm like, what was I doing?
Mel's,
what's happening? So anyway, but yes, it was you.
I like can't stop thinking about it until I reach the person.
I will say, like, I'm really intrigued in like watching some more of his videos to see, because I remember gaining the opinion of not liking him, and I think I recently made reference to that. But again, I made that opinion years ago, and so I just had like decided to be like, yeah, let me see, things change, you know. I had noticed that like for the most part, Jordy had never mentioned.
I don't watch Jordy much, and like I really haven't paid that much attention. Like I honestly, for probably a couple of years or at least a year now, I've sort of like not really been interested in Foodie and Amber. They were kind of doing their own thing. I did feel like, look, to be honest, guys, I've had some points in my time here in Go World where I've like actually felt bad for Amber and Foodie, and just sort of like being like, I'm just going to leave them alone. Like I know they've done fucked up shit. I'm just going to leave them alone. Do you know what I mean? Because there's plenty of people covering, there's plenty of people calling them out on their bullshit. I don't really take much interest, but recently it's all been happening. So I'm like sort of taking interest again just now. I think it's just the humor over there. Plus I think there is some kind of Vindom thing going on with some of his mods. Just sucked because I told her how I felt, and she was just like, oh, well, get over it, because she had so much attention. It was short-lived. Yeah, but her internet lore is deep. I know. You know, well, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I hope that you see now. Like, I think that's why it's important that people are calling her out on this kind of stuff, because, like, it is like, well, you're not alone, and also we see it too. And I hope that it gives you some sort of relief and, you know, warm fuzzies, feeling as though other people are supporting you and also see it. And the number of people who are seeing her for who she is growing.
Mentioned me, and so I was like,
Got to keep
I
that
didn't know if he
Rosie
knew who I
thing
was or
going.
not, and based off of the reaction, he clearly doesn't, which understandable.
Yeah.
But
No, I understand,
Yeah.
Pigeon.
I just was like surprised, I guess. There is a love kind of thing. There is a love kind of thing that you can call people out. Lee, can you clarify what that comment means? Oh yeah, also because the thing is I think I might start watching him, not even just because of like any ALR coverage, but I've been really interested in the Doherty Dozen stuff for a long time. Oh, my lips are dry. Due to I used to keep up a little bit more with the Dad Challenge podcast, which as a person, but I like his mission of wanting to call out child exploitation. Oh my God, I need to find.
You know, I was watching the Dad Challenge podcast the other day, and I was shocked when I saw that, like, he's calling out, sorry to also derail, but he was calling out like child exploitation, but he also didn't blur out the kids' faces from the video that he was showing. I thought that was a bit sus.
I need to find some chopstick or something. What's bothering me? You have mixed feelings on Jordy. Can you expand on that, honestly? I think you're a good judge of character to be able to weed out assholes that are just trying to... Hold on just a second, my brother. Sorry. Go ahead. I can't get my supply.
You don't say. There's a thing like that.
Yeah, there really is. Oh, yeah, that's 2%, not 0%. That's all I saw in the picture. So I'll explain better in the future, but next time...
So he went to the grocery store after work, I'm guessing, on his way home, and she's basically now giving him shit because he didn't get the exact right thing.
Apparently, I can add you as like an authorized person, and I can just place a pickup order, and then we don't have to worry about this anymore. Someone informed me. I thought I had to physically be there if I did it online. So thank you. Okay. But yeah, I do want to know more about your mixed opinions. Girl, I was so blown away by your live. Unfortunately, I didn't see it live. Jordy has grown, but you also have to know that
she was saying like, well, because he was literally texting her when she started the stream saying like, they don't have this one. Do you want this one? And like, I guess sent her a picture and she was like, I want this one. And then when he came home, it was like 2% something cottage cheese. I don't fucking know, but it was not right.
hella sarcastic. He's more mean than Jordy. DCP. I don't like DCP as like a human in a lot of ways,
right, just as a...
but I like his desire to help save kids.
Exactly.
Oh.
Well, she had a car at this point. This was before she crashed her car. He did her a favor, and she's
Levi, since you're like in your work clothes, are you okay with being on camera right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't want to have to worry about that. Okay. Do you think it's okay to talk about your videos, good or bad? I mean, I have...
Dad Challenge podcast covers like Doherty Dozen and like those like family vlogger type channels, and like calls them out on their like use of children for content. I appreciate his messaging, but there's just some things that are a bit funny about him that are a bit off. I think there's been like some controversies. I can't exactly remember. Like at some point I unsubscribed from him and I can't remember exactly why, but yeah, he covers that kind of stuff.
Really like strong opinions about like people who abuse copyright and things like that. So you're never going to catch me doing that.
I know.
I think for the most part, everyone has a right to use public content to commentate how they see fit. Asterisk. I think some people abuse that right. People that their names will never leave my mouth.
Uh-huh.
Oh
my God! Look at Skinny Levi.
Some people make content about other people from a place of really, truly unhealthy obsession.
I hope he doesn't come in.
I think that's a very small minority of the videos that get made about me. There is a specific person I'm thinking of, but I've heard some names thrown around about people who talk about me, but I've never seen their content, and I have no real desire to.
I don't know. I hope, like,
Recently,
I would prefer not if he's. I don't think he's ever shown his face, so hopefully he doesn't come in and show his face. But she even said, like, seeing as you're in your, or you're not in your work uniform, is it okay if you're on camera or something? I don't know, but I don't like that.
I did recently watch what's her name?
Oh, that's right. That's probably why.
One of the videos that Shakira made about me, because it was a video where I wasn't eating in it, so there wasn't going to be food policing, because one of the fastest ways to piss me off is food policing. I think it's so stupid as a concept, but I was really surprised when I watched her video, because I felt like I walked away from it with some takeaways. And I honestly only ended up looking it up after like the 20th fucking time somebody said, like, have you seen Shakira's reactions of you? And I was like, well, if this many people are asking about it, and like, I at least want to know. Like, I want a frame of reference. I had no frame of reference to her otherwise. And I left a really long comment on the video. I have no idea if she's seen it or not.
I asked Shakira once, I asked Ilona once if she would watch the Rosie's protein haul, the TikTok protein haul. It was hilarious. She's talking about Shakira Transformations bodybuilding channel.
Or not, because I haven't gone back. But I left a really long comment with my thoughts, which were I would say overall majority more positive than not. But in that video,
I was like, girl, get on this Rosie bandwagon. Like, I swear, I promise. Like, I promise she really is a girl.
No.
I don't think she really liked it because Rosie streams are so long and it's so hard to pinpoint like what's happening and where.
My one issue I had with the video with her, an issue feels like even a strong word, but my one issue was that she seemed to be really like, I don't know if jonesing is the right word. I'm sorry if it's not, but like really jonesing for me to be like showing what my binges look like on camera. And maybe I misinterpreted that moment, but that's how it came across to me. And I didn't like that because it's like, and I've explained this before, I purposefully do not show my worst moments on camera. And that's not to hide from it. Like, clearly I talk about the existence of them when they happen, but I'm not going to give kind of people what they want, you know? So I'll get...
Dude. I don't like that. I didn't intend to show him. Why is she showing him? Oh my God.
More into that in a second.
Anyway.
But let me get back to the comments. And that'll do it.
It actually costs about like $3, but
okay. Well, you had to buy way more expensive yogurt, so that doesn't surprise me. I'll get that other 10 to you soon. Did you buy potato chips?
Yeah.
Can you put those somewhere where I don't know where they are?
Okay.
Thank you.
That's what you'll be wearing when you go to the freezer outside.
Huh?
Just be wearing when you go to the freezer outside.
Boy. Okay.
No, I know it's not my fault, and I'm not gonna like edit that out or anything because like that's, I mean, but like she put him on there and he said it was okay in that moment, so it is what it is, but it does suck. I didn't want to show him.
Anyway, I don't like when people come into Girl World without doing their research. I don't particularly dislike Jordy, but he annoys me to an extent. Okay, what's your opinion? And totally valid. And like I said, I think it's like kind of...
I also didn't like I was planning to kind of watch a little bit and then skip to like the 1 hour 30 mark where she starts talking about where she had a problem with lying as a kid and stuff and like people being liars. But like this is like kind of interesting. I mean, to see like not him, but now I can't stop feeling bad about it. But to hear her talking about Jordy and how she like really didn't like him and then she did like him and then she didn't like him and now I guess she does like him again.
Like kind of where I was at also prior. But what I saw most recently, I liked. But again, it's only been a couple videos. So I don't know. I might pop back in. I haven't decided. This is going to depend on time and energy.
Yeah, she is.
Because I feel like I'm struggling to have time for some of my faves. Like, I feel like I'm really behind with Tiny Blue.
Big fan of Tiny Blue. She was at this point in time. Yeah, and like in my last stream, I don't know if she's watching this, but in my last stream, I even did give the heads up that I was going to be watching this.
So yeah, her was not who I had in mind. I mean, she's a lot, but I don't take her seriously. I'm not aware with her. She doesn't try to interfere with my chat and life like another channel does.
I wonder who she's talking about.
Did you see the interview with Kybella? That dude wants to take her channel down. I'm like, who the fuck are you? I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, to be honest with you. Hi, Papaya.
Hey, Cece, welcome.
I feel you. Keep potato chips far away from me, especially because he buys them in this. It's funny because I didn't like the first time because of his Eugenia videos because he didn't know that much, but I got over it and now I love him. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Eugenia except like I've seen some videos. I know that she's allowed like men with predatory behaviors to run rampant.
Let's make her even faster because I want to get to that spot.
I don't know how current any of that stuff is. I honestly think that Eugenia gets
I don't want to talk about Eugenia either.
There's a healthy, concerning relationship between her and she should be more motivated in 30s. She's so deep in her discipline. There's like a level of self-delusion there, right? Like,
sorry guys, I don't really want to hear about Eugenia and Rosie routines on other people's eating disorders. It's ridiculous.
It's like you have all this free time, you could be investing in yourself in other ways. And you're not with that like 5-hour live about the donuts. Like when someone is an addict like that, they are relentless and they'll do whatever they can to get what they want.
I actually just cannot. There are so many reasons that she should have taken this down. Not only did she talk about binging, she's talking about Eugenia, she's talking about food, she's talking about like all sorts of stuff. She showed her fucking brother. Why did she not delete this? Fucking idiot. Guess what it is? It's because she can't even be bothered to go through her own fucking streams. Oh, Riley says, be right back. I have to go kick some ass at the school board meeting in 5 minutes about supporting the county shelter. Go for it, Riley. You do your damn thing.
And walk over anybody to make it happen. Hey, Jessica. I just finished your video on the ALR stuff, and thank you for speaking out with your experience and being so kind and compassionate. You have such a good heart. Thank you, hon. It's good to see you, Jessica. If Foodie is making money on TikTok to supplement her income, she won't come back to Canada, even if she does. Oh, she'd have to actually be on TikTok and put effort in. She's not been doing that. Yeah, I know you stay out of it, Chris. I know you don't know that, but
I might actually start uploading some of the stuff that I've archived to my second channel. I'll let you guys know if I do. Whenever I get time. Like I need another thing to add to my list of 100 things to do in the next 4 days.
Yeah, I think he's just a sick fucking enabler too. Foodie's worst nightmare. Yeah, Foodie's worst enemy. Foodie's own problem. So, you know, let me do this for a second. Ugh. Right.
Exactly. She's the walking example of it too. She and Eugenia are the same. And I've said this 100 times. She and Eugenia are the same. Their content is the same. They are actively making money from showing off their disorder. Same shit to me. Look at those sleeves. Whoever pointed out the sleeves before, like, what the? Is this a nightie? You know how nighties have those big sleeves? Damn. And this was her small, too. This is after she'd been working with the health coach. Lord.
Thank you. I agree. I think he does whatever she wants because she gives him an easy lifestyle. Yeah. They use each other. But kind of over talking about her, to be honest.
He does look comfy though. For sleeping in. From the Big and Tall store.
Hey, Lynn.
R.I.P. Lynn. We miss you, Lynn.
had at least 2 or 3 people say that they think I got to ALR, and I don't think that's what happened. I think that Tommy broke up with her, and I think my chat was right. Like, I was saying, like, no, I don't think that's gonna be what happens. Or I guess just maybe wait and see what.
I know, right, Ocean? She's standing for so long.
Or what I said. And I think that everything got too real. And I think that there's other parts of this that like we just have privy to, because like I remember when my life like fell apart and I almost lost my relationship due to the hate forums. Like they posted like my partner's parents' names, they posted all this information. And then one of my partner's exes found out about everything by Googling his email, which was one of the pieces of information that got doxed. And she sent a really long email to his parents when they didn't fully know me yet, with all the lies on the forum, compromising pictures of me on the forum, all this shit. And the reason that I had to leave the internet was because I had 2 choices, and I've said this before. I either could delete all my social media and keep my relationship, or keep my social media and we had to break up because he was in the middle of a really nasty custody battle with a different ex. And
Girl, okay, now we have to listen to this, because that stuff from those forums was from like 2014, 2015. Was this not like right around the time that she met her long-term ex? This is not making sense. Let me just go back a little bit and slow it down. I know, and we're like still, look, we still have an hour until Chris starts, so we've got a bit of time.
all the lies on the forum, compromising pictures of me on the forum, know me, and they out of big shit. I think that everything got too real. And I think that there's other parts of this that like we just aren't privy to, because like I remember when my life like fell apart and I almost lost my relationship due to the hate forums. Like they posted like my partner's parents' names, they posted all this information. And then
yeah, they were long distance for majority of the relationship, and then after this, at the 6-year mark, they broke up. And she's said in other interviews and things that she found out after they broke up, after those 6 years, when she then had her little break and went to Georgia. She at that point in time found out that he was a feeder all along, and that he was like one of her biggest donators, or one of her biggest like supporters. But then like in 2021, like got back together with him. And then again in 2023, tried to get back together with him again. So if you knew that the guy was a feeder, and then you still got back together with him, even though you were leaving feederism in 2023. Mm-hmm.
And one of my partner's exes found out about everything by Googling his email, which was one of the pieces of information that got doxed.
I should.
And she sent a really long.
The thing is, it's very difficult, Secret Squirrel, and welcome in. Good to see you. The timeline keeps changing, so it's really hard. And like, because it's spread out over so many different streams and so many different interviews, I do have a bit of a timeline, but it's like very much like you're having to go back and like splice things in. So in 2015, I think she met the guy that she was with for 8 years. She also met the stalker at alleged stalker at the same time, around 2015. Then they had a long distance relationship on and off. Like he would fly to come and see her, and then she would go and see him. And then I think she like stayed with him for a bit of a longer period of time, around 2019. And then at the end of 2019-ish, they went like on a break, or they broke up. So that was after like 6 years or 5 years or whatever. And she went to Georgia, and she had her like hoe days where she partied in Atlanta. And then that assault allegedly happened, and then she got back together with him in 2021. 2021. And then 2020, and then they split up again after like another year or whatever. And then she ended up moving to Florida, whatever. And then in 2023, she went on a trip, like after she had started her channel, after she had done the whole leaving feederism thing, she went on a trip back to go and see him and try and repair the relationship. And he then sent her a package saying, lose my number, lose my kid's number. I want nothing to do with you. And that's basically it from my understanding. Of course, there's other things slotted in there, but that's the rough sort of timeline. And it was like also strange because at the same time that everything ended with the stalker was also the same time that everything ended with the boyfriend. So I'm thinking that the boyfriend probably found out that she was having an emotional affair the whole time that they were together. Hey, fat kid, cool. I did get your email, by the way. That was hilarious. But like for some reason, when I'm on my phone, it won't let me reply. So I have to actually log on my laptop and reply to you. But basically my reply was, spider. Wait, raccoons. Wait, cats. Wait, those are lemurs. It's like a bunch of lemurs in the formation of a spider that look like a spider. Hilarious.
An email to his parents when they didn't fully know me yet, with all the lies on the forum, compromising pictures of me on the forum, all this shit. And the reason that I had to leave the internet was because I had two choices, and I've said this before. I either could delete all my social media and keep my relationship, or keep my social media, and we had to break up because he was in the middle of a really nasty custody battle with a different ex, and the other ex basically threatened to blackmail the information. And this ex was really shitty because my ex had 2 kids, and one of the big sticking points I had near the end of the relationship with him was that at that point he should have been reaching back out and trying to rebuild a relationship with his child, and he didn't care to, and that bothered me because the mom was the original problem. She quite literally told him to pick between his kids.
My Coke, sorry.
So he picked the one that didn't have a mom to be a mom. And that was horrible. It was a horrible. I was there with him through the whole thing.
Right.
It was horrible. But after a certain point, I kept trying to talk to him about it. Anytime it would come up, head in the sand. And he shared some stuff with me that I'm not going to get into on the internet. But there's a girl out there without a dad, and he just never seemed to care to fix that.
Oh, and you also said that you made this person come out as non-binary, so now you're misgendering them. Great, Rosie.
A lot. And so, this is me.
Yep.
So, let me see.
You know what Judge Judy says about when things don't make sense? It's because there's a lie. Or in this case, multiple lies.
Hey, Andy. Hi, and I'm glad to have you here, Mama.
Basically, Jennifer, that's what I'm gathering. Is the mother said, like, I don't want my kids around this person. And if I need to show what this person is like to a court, I fucking will.
Tajay? Yeah, Vicky, I feel you on that. I genuinely don't care about Anna. I know bits and pieces, I just don't care. I find her boring. I think he means roast me. And I mean, sure, if you want to get blocked.
Mm-hmm.
From my mods. Oh, I can't with the fucking internet.
I don't know what was funny.
I'm dead. Kabaya, what the hell are you talking about? I'm surprised you don't support other big women. Who are you referring to? ALR and fucking Foodie?
This is a little bit tea, more tea than what I expected.
What other big women am I not supporting? You know what I used to do? I used to blindly support fat people because I was a part of a movement that encouraged that.
This is because Rosie had jumped into ALR's DMs and said, like, stay away from Emily, stay away from Emily. This person is a death feeder, stay away from Emily. and then went into Emily's fucking comments like, oh my God, that's so mean what they're saying about what you did to Rarity, blah, 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 blah. Like, girl, stop trying to insert yourself in everything. Look where it's gotten you.
That. And now, I support people based on their character, their integrity, their behaviors, and their ethics. The people I'm talking about don't have those.
Diva.
I don't hate her. I don't like her. I don't like her content. I think she's fake. I think she's a corporate shill. I think her content is bad.
Anna, this is about
Oh my
Anna.
God. Wait, Vicky, why did you delete that comment? I think those are funny. Why did you delete that? I think that's hilarious. Whoa. Oh, okay. The person who's pretending to be me is making me laugh. I'm not upset by that.
She cannot stop talking about the girls. And at this point, she still was like, I am not girl world. I don't want anything to do with girl world, yada, yada, yada. But she was inserting herself at every chance she could get. And like saying that she was trying to help them. When really what was happening was like Amber and Emily were still together and Rosie looked like an idiot.
Anna is so fake. And she's so entitled. And entitlement pisses me off. Oh. That shit pisses me off. Hi, Jordan.
Well, maybe jealous because the way that Rosie's channel grew was very not organic. Unlike the other girls, their channels grew and their infamy grew organically. Rosie had to insert herself everywhere and vertical stream to kids and allegedly by subscribers and all this kind of stuff. So maybe the jealousy is a thing. Hey, Arcadia. How'd you go, Rally? The only side that Rosie is on will be hers. And in the meantime, she plays all sides. Exactly. Yeah, this is gold. And this was accidental. I didn't know that there was going to be so much shit in here.
We support women who support honorable women. Bingo.
As Rosie
I've also
met
stopped
Rosie.
supporting people based on their body type. Because why? Like, if I think you're fat and hot, I'm gonna support you. If I just think you're hot, I'm gonna support you because like of that like girl kind of reason. But 9 times out of 10, I'm supporting somebody based on their behavior, their content.
Can we do a roof check? The roof was not as bad here. Mum must have been home recently.
How they portray themselves, what they're saying.
Nice.
That's my focus.
Go Rally.
I love tie-dye LD. Thank you. Got you, papaya. I don't like the perfect influencer type of content. Same. It is unrelatable. Guys, by the way, mods, don't be deleting these. I think they're hilarious. Unless they say something bad. But these like, are these the same person? I must know. That's so fucking funny. You have a lot of time.
It's because you have kids in your chat. You are vertical streaming to the public. What do you think is going to happen? Of course, you're going to have trolls.
Bless you. But as for anyone who wants to be better for themselves, not someone who wants to hurt themselves for fame and riches. Yeah. Agreed, man. Agreed. Oh, God. Oh,
This is on 1.5 speed and she's still fucking slow. Ew. Ew. I don't know if you guys saw what I just saw. I'm not going to go back.
I'm not mad at him.
That dress was stuck somewhere where the sun don't shine.
I'm a little mad at him.
I'm mad at Levi again.
Hello. Let's see.
Me too. I think it must be a 90.
We really wait.
You saw it wasted.
Funny, LOL, right? Like if you're gonna wait 5 minutes to troll, be funny. Do better. My brother times 67. I do this daily with I love my father. Yeah. Oh, somebody's here to get some attention. Carmina, thank you so much for the super chat. Vicky, that is a bold assumption for you to make. I never said that. I can't with these fake accounts of me. They're so funny. And this is harmless trolling. I think this is funny. Just don't spam too much. And that's great. Because I freaking adore you, Carmina. Okay, guys. So I'm going to wait a bit and I'm going to try to clean this up. And then I'm going to go ahead and I think I did receive a couple of wish list items. So I have to look and see where, like, I'm going to go, like, black out the addresses because it's on live. So I'll go deal with that off camera for a second. But I think I'm going to open them on the live.
Packages.
Be back in time to make chili, spaghetti, and vibe. Hell yeah. Crap on it that wasn't really relevant to anything I needed anymore. So I updated my Amazon wish list.
This wish list grift has been going on for a long time.
Oh, come on, don't be unfunny because then I have to remove you. You gotta stick with the bit, my guy.
Hey, Emma Faye. Hey, Long White Cloud.
I'm just waiting for the bleach to do its thing.
Guys.
Oh wow. Yeah, so this user here was requesting.
Welcome in. I know that there's a lot going on today. I know there's a lot of people streaming, so totally understand if people need to catch up on the replay. This is from July 28th, 2024. She had a job and this was pre her trip to go and see London Boy.
Acts of feederism from me in my last live. So let me make this very clear. I don't give two shits if you pay $2.99 a month to be a member on my channel. That doesn't give you a right to disrespect me. So deuces. I appreciate my members, the people that want to support me and be there for me. But yeah, you don't get to just act a fucking fool because you pay me money. Yeah, I'm very open about that. If you have more questions, you can watch my last live. I don't know, Nashu. Yeah. Chris, what are you off on? This guy that I just hid. I hid him, so the comments I think gone now. He called me a fat ass bitch. That said some nasty shit. I don't know. I don't care. I didn't absorb it.
No lies.
And then I proceeded to call him out because in my live yesterday, he has been in members only lives and active supporter of me. But again, I literally touched on this earlier. People pretend to be fans of me. They'll even pay money to pretend to be fans of me.
Yes, Long White Cloud. Rainbows everywhere. Don't you know she's so queer? So queer that she has to wear rainbows on everything. Rainbow hat, rainbow necklace, rainbow cup.
Which is a wild life choice that I do not understand. But again, I digress.
Moo.
And then he just, I think I did mute him temporarily. Yes, or Mod did. I don't remember. But he requested that, like, he said, can I pay you $75 to eat a specific item from Taco Bell? And I did not want to make that live about drama in my community, so I just kind of left it be for the most part, knowing that a dumbass bitch like that was going to come back. So that was right. Didn't take long. You have to have a life to take a long time. You know what I'm saying? Okay. See, I just repeated I love my brother like 60 times. I fixed the problem. It's not a big deal, and I'll talk to him about it later. I cannot remember the last time I yelled at a human being. I was raised by yellers.
Hey,
I used to yell a lot.
Hey, Chris.
But I live a quieter.
Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on the time, guys. Chris is going to be streaming in about, about 40 minutes-ish from now. So we're going to get to the juicy part, and then we'll all go over and check out Chris's stream.
Softer life now, because... let's see. I don't care. I didn't absorb it, Flex. Thank you. That's how I handle hate. You know, I don't give two shits.
Really bullshit.
Don't. Yeah. Hey, CNN.
And this is why you never know what to do as a mod in Rosie's chat, because in one breath she'll say, like, don't block people just because they're calling me a fat bitch. And then in the next stream she'll be like, guys, mods, someone's calling me a fat bitch.
Human. Hurt people, hurt others.
Thanks,
That's why people are so rude. And I've made it my life mission. I've made it my life's mission to try to not spread around my own hurt. And I don't respect people that don't do the same.
Yeah, but her breathing is not that heavy compared to what it is now. She stood up for a good, 10 minutes or so? and she's not breathing that heavy compared to how she did. Like the other day, she was stood up to whisk something for literally less than 5 minutes, and she was like winded.
Let's do
I know.
people not. Oh, like, do people not read the room? Yeah, I don't know, man. Gotcha. With stuff from your mama deleted. Oh my god, you're really like, oh my god, he's actually in my chat, like, going to bat for ALR. Okay. That is a life choice, my friend. I explained myself well enough in my live.
Chris, how long away is that? Oh, so it's going to be so we've got another hour until Chris is streaming. Cool.
Live if you choose to not watch it. I don't care. Have I ever been approached to appear on reality TV? Would you consider being a part of a show? And if yes, what kind of show? I'm going to keep that to myself right now. That's what I'm going to say. Eventually, I may go more into that. Paying just...
We know, Chris, wasn't it the like dangerously obese and she wanted you to go as her support person or whatever because like, or like 1,000-pound friends or some shit she was going to go for and then didn't get it. And they're like, we might have another opportunity for you, maybe.
Someone is crazy. Agreed. Not today. I'm not doing a health update today. I talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the live, but no, I'm protecting myself. I'm assuming we're all grown adults here. I hope we're all grown adults here. I find out minors in my chat, they're being hidden, and not because I dislike them, but to protect them. Because keeping minors in your chat when you know they're minors, just to like keep your little ass pats, is fucking weird behavior. Protect children. It's not hard.
1,000-pound.
The people who pay to harass just have nothing better to do with their lives. Just let them crawl back to wherever they came from. He picked an interesting hill.
You need to have friends to go on that show, Rosie.
Mama loves ALR, lol. Yeah, man. I don't get it. I gave her
The Biggest Loser was a few years before this, so yeah, she tried that one too and didn't get in.
To have a conversation that we didn't have. Nothing she said to me wasn't publicly known, and I shared what I said, and I don't regret it for a second. Your mama and ALR are crushing on each other. I'm not the one who said that, BB. Wild take. You cannot like everything a person does and still not want to see them suffer. Fucking literally. That's why I stopped watching Twitch so much. People don't protect kids enough. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. This is already better. I want to keep going, but I need to sit for a minute. Let me get the dishwasher rolling at least. And your mama is on other reactors' lives, so I personally wouldn't trust them here with those comments. Oh, fuck no. He's playing nice with me in the beginning, but he's pissed that I didn't jump on the ALR foodie bandwagon of being Yo Mama fans, so he's mad. All right, stay mad. You don't even know shit about my life because you just like half-assed.
Was she actually in the DMs, or are we talking about the comment section on the Instagram?
Pay attention to some of my content and don't do your research, and I don't respect people that don't do their research. You're just there to clown. Like, that's not content I'm interested in.
Well, her description is tomfoolery. Her title is tomfoolery. So give Rosie the credit. This is definitely some tomfoolery.
Oh, Andrea, so I did talk about it at the beginning of the live, but I directly DM'd with ALR. We have an open line of communication on Instagram because like we don't follow each other. But she reached out to me back in October. Yeah. And I've mentioned it a million times, so it is what it is. Like we exchanged. She found out I was a Zach Michael fan. She didn't quite like that. She wasn't mean to me. We had a pleasant exchange. I sent her a warning DM about shit going on in the community. At the time, it was a while ago. The last time before I reached out to her, I sent her a message. She just heart reacted to it because I was like, I don't know if you know what's going on, but you shouldn't really be bringing up this specific creator right now because there's a person trying to ruin her life. And if your presence is surrounding her at this present moment, it could really impact you IRL. Be careful. And she hearted that. And then we didn't speak again until the stuff I shared in my most recent live. We're not friends. I've never pretended to be ALR's friend. I reached out as a concerned person with a very specific line of knowledge in something that could really impact her life. We're not friends. I reach out in a friendly manner because that's who I am as a person. But me and ALR would never be friends.
You were trying, and now look at you. Me and ALR will never be friends. I was trying to help her.
We're not friends. I reach out in a friendly manner because that's who I am as a person. But me and ALR would never be friends. Regardless of what even she thinks on my side of that, we would never be friends. That doesn't mean I wish this on her. That doesn't mean I want this for her. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, be there.
I followed Alex.
You know her
Ferguson.
cheese
Alex
compared to
Ferguson.
her food makes her cheese look tiny. Oh, God. Well, you're not wrong.
I'd have to Google to remember who Alex Rosen is. I might have just followed because they have like fire tweets. I don't know. Yeah. I usually like Yo Mama, but don't come and sing in when you don't even know. I'll be so real with you guys. When he reacted to like the whole London Boy thing, that was
Rosie was just trying to play both sides. She would play one side and that didn't go well, so then she played the other side. It's what she does.
the only time I've seen his content. I
Yes,
skipped to my
nosy,
part because
busy
this was
buddy.
like a research thing. He made me laugh once. Good for him. Like I genuinely like really laughed. The fucking zooming in on the hotel bed got me, okay? Like it was funny. But the other shit I don't like. I don't like the tone of his chat. I don't like content that's just like clowning like that without any real depth. That's just not me. That's not for me. It's for the people. I don't judge people that watch Yo Mama. Like, do whatever the fuck you want on the internet. Just don't be fake with me. That I don't fucking fuck with. I like to ask questions directly to people who know about the topic, especially medical topics, because I'm in the medical field. Plus, I want to be a brain surgeon. That's awesome. I love that you spoke up. Thank you, Lindsay. But yeah, he's really mad about me speaking out about ALR, which is so weird. Because earlier, when I referenced the irrelevant reactor, I was talking about Yo Mama. He shared my community chat post accusing me of making it about
Rosie is performatively queer, is what we call it. Performatively queer.
me, which is wild. Because I'm not the one that made it about me. All the people contacting me brought me into it. I had people literally like, I don't want to say begging me. That's not the right word, but they were like, please, like, make this. Like, I think they gave good reasons as to why I should talk about it, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I feel like I made the right move. So, I have more cleaning to do. And you know what I don't want to do? That. Oh, predator catchers. Then okay. Yeah, and that's probably why I followed them. So awful, Sam. Hold on. I've missed some stuff. Hold on. I once had an ex-friend dox my 3-year-old's name in a chat to make me not on Twitch.
That's fucked up.
That's horrible.
I don't think she's diagnosed with PCOS.
And I'm sorry.
Not that I know.
You're a good person, Rosie. I wish more people were like that. Thank you, Kels. You got it, Rosie. You'll feel so proud of yourself for getting it done. Thank you. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, thank you. What's my favorite fragrance? I would love to know. I really love that Fleur Vanilla. I think I've already posted that video. Yeah, it was a while ago. I recently bought something. I think that footage might still be in my phone. I need to go through and kind of. I've been trying to vlog a bit here and there. It's been really confusing, but I did start. Oh yeah, I did start a shop with me. So I bought a perfume in the shop with me, like a cheap one. Hey, Malaysia. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, that's a vanilla spray. I really love it. I'll be honest, I can't remember exactly where it's at this present moment. It's pissing me off because I've been wanting to layer it with the peach perfume. But I digress. Yeah, it's worth it if you need a perfume. That brand, like, for that price point, the quality is stellar. Okay. I watched someone, I forget their name. They didn't seem to like you. I don't understand why people would hate you so much. You seem nice and well-adjusted. I don't know. They kept saying you were lying. Yeah, there are people that are really dedicated to the narrative.
Whoever that person was is blocked.
Would hate you so much. You seem nice and well-adjusted. I don't know. They kept saying you were lying. Yeah, there are people that are really dedicated to the narrative that I'm a liar. I was once associated with someone who's a very dangerous, like...
Here we go. Now, any guesses for who she's talking about? Hey, Naughty Box. Yes, you do that workout. Any guesses who she's talking about, guys? Hang on.
No, they kept saying you were lying. Yeah, there are people that are really dedicated to the narrative that I'm a liar. I was once associated with someone who's a very dangerous, like, narcissistic person and is really, really good at being fake on the internet and has been fake on the internet as a profession for 20 years now.
Oh, not you bitching about Raine. Oh, not you bitching about Raine. Bitch.
And I don't speak on them by name. I don't talk about the situation anymore. But they smeared my name publicly like within the past year, and that dredged up a lot of shit for me. And they're like a really bad person, but they're so frankly irrelevant, and there's so little about them on the internet that's not on XXX rated sites that like you really only see what they present of themselves in a very highly edited format. And so that person basically did the whole thing of like accusing me of being a narcissist, accusing me of being a liar, accusing me of being all of these things that they actually are. And in the process of accusing me, in the process of accusing me of being those things, they accused me of doing something called DARVO, which I had not been aware of prior. And when I read it, I went, oh my God, this is what they did to me. Wow. And there was a time where I made a video.
Bitch. For anybody who hasn't seen the video that I did about the whole Raine versus Rosie thing, I will link it in the description. Raine is a victim. Rosie reached back out to Raine to mend their ways, in my opinion, because she was misinformed and believed that Raine was going to come on my channel and do an interview. So she went and reached out to Raine again to become friends with her again, or be on good terms, or not bad terms at least. What a fucking fake. This is what you really think. Yeah. Wow, guys. And I don't think that Raine probably felt as though, and that's why I've said, guys, like, leave Raine alone, because I think Raine reached out in 2024, like Chris says, but Rosie then, like, because Raine probably just didn't want the drama anymore. But Rosie waited until she thought that Raine was going to say something bad about her current day, I guess. Anyway, to basically put Raine through fucking hell. And I feel as though, in my opinion, guys, that Raine only said yes because the alternative would have been more attack. So DARVO is deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. It is a manipulative tactic used by perpetrators of abuse or wrongdoing to deflect blame, often by denying the behavior, attacking the accuser, and then portraying themselves as the actual victim.
Out of pure anger, and I was hell-bent on like getting the truth out there. The video was up for maybe 4 hours, and then I took it down because I just realized that I was done. I was done with the bullshit. I was done with I was done with everything. This was a while ago. I honestly don't even remember what month it all happened in. But I was done with the fighting. I was done with all of it, and that's when I just decided to kind of let karma handle it themselves. And my life versus their life speaks for itself. And I'm just going to continue on doing me. I frankly make it a point.
I personally think that the alternative, if she had have said, you know what, Rosie, no, fuck you, I think that she would have been put through the same fucking abuse all over again. And so she just said, fine, whatever.
To not lie online because, one, I have a bad memory. If I'm lying, I'm going to get fucked up and I'm going to get caught. And I know that. I'm not a good liar. The people that like know me know that. And
you think you're a really good liar, though. This is important, guys. This is the whole reason we're watching this, okay? So listen up.
I'm not a good liar. The people that like know me know that. And I pride myself on being an authentic and honest person. And so also, I just genuinely believe that if a small section of it, and this is not for everybody. And also, I've done some fucked up shit. I've said recently on record, in 2019, I was a piece of shit. Because I was. I've done shitty things.
What
I
did
can
you
say
do?
with full confidence that almost every time that's been the case, it's not been.
What was it that you did in 2019? The only thing that you've really made everybody aware of is that you had said that you were assaulted. What was it that you did? When you talk about 2019, you're talking about things that you did. I'm confused. Anybody have any tips, any clues? Hey, Adrian.
Been purposeful. It's not been like malicious. That's what I was looking for. But intent doesn't equal impact, and I preach that every fucking day. So whether how I intended it or not, my impact in the past on a lot of people has been shitty. And all I can do is take accountability for that. Darvo is safe to Google. It's a narcissism tactic. And so for me, I let my community see me for who I am. I don't censor my life in the sense of like beyond like what's keeping my family safe and like myself safe and things like that. But I believe that there are people out there that are just going to, until the day I die, believe that I'm a liar, and that's out of my control. And their opinion of me is none of my business. And I'm not worried about it. I don't lose sleep. I don't lose sleep over it because I know it's not true. Like,
welcome in, everybody coming in. I know there's been a lot going on today. We're really just getting into the juicy bit now. So you guys are like literally right on time. So yeah. So she was just talking about Raine, who she's now reached out to be friends with again. Hey, Brioche. And now she's talking about there are people dedicated to making people believe that I'm a liar, but I am just so authentic. Girl.
in the bottom of my soul, when my head touches my pillow at night, when I close my eyes, I know that I'm not a liar. I know that I'm not deceiving people. I know that what I say is what I mean. Whether or not I can follow through on it is a whole other fucking question. Whether or not I backtrack or make mistakes or whatever. That's what this ride here is. So that's my little diatribe about that.
Guys, by the way, I think my new my new Dyson just got delivered. So I ended up just ordering like, because I just want it for like my kitchen and like my bathroom, like the hard floors. And so I ended up just getting like I think it's the V11. They were like half price. It was like under 400, I think. No, under 600, whatever. You know, they're bloody expensive, these things. And they had run out of that one, so they upgraded me to the V15 for the same price. I think that's a good thing. But yeah, I think it just got delivered.
Ashley, I apologize if I didn't see your question. I got to keep scrolling.
Yeah, the thing is I've been given hand-me-down Dysons, and they just like, they continually have problems, but I really wanted something lightweight because I really hate vacuuming. I've worked as a cleaner before, and I really hate vacuuming. I need it to be the easiest thing ever for me to actually want to do it. So I was like, and I've tried probably 50 fucking vacuums. I've got this big backpack one. I've got like all of these fucking vacuums. And they're so annoying. Like, I don't want to put like the big backpack vacuum on just to like clean a little bit of birdseed in the kitchen or whatever. You know what I mean? So I was like, I need to just get an investment, I hope. And like, the thing is like the two hand-me-downs that I've got, they're both like fucked, but like I didn't have like all the warranty papers and stuff to be able to like send them back and like get or like have a receipt or anything like that, because they were given to me. So this one, at least I know if something happens to it, I think forever they will like replace the parts and like repair them. So that's kind of why I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to do it.
Scrolling up too, but to become a member,
I'll give you
you have
guys
to be on a
review.
PC or on a browser. It won't let you do it through the app to join. I should have remembered to add the members link in the description of my lives. I just forgot to do that. I saw in a recent live somebody had a link for iPhone memberships, and I need to find out how to get that link so I can link that. I don't know if it's the same link and he just labeled it that way. I don't know, but I thought that was interesting. I had not seen that before. I love peachy scent.
You see, I don't think the Dysons are really great for the like pet hair, and I've got like a shag sort of carpet, and it's kind of old. And I think like with the little Dyson to do the carpeted areas, I think it will just like fill up way too quickly. So it's mostly just because like the birds like spill their food and their seeds and stuff, and so it's like for that, and then to like just do like little messes, not like the whole house. But yeah. I have never taken the plunge to actually buy one myself, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it.
Sense too. Yeah. So like that's the thing is like I'm not gonna watch people that think I'm a liar because I know they're coming from, if not a malicious place, a wrong frame of mind. Like that's just that. Like I'm like, I don't entertain that narrative. People want Rosie to be like the next ALR because they're bored. And that's been said directly to me before. And she's her own person doing her own thing. It really irritates me. Yeah, it's such a bizarre parasocial phenomenon. Yeah. So desperate to put Rosie into a box that isn't meant for her. Thank you. I'm sorry you can't use perfume anymore. It makes me feel good. LOL, I'm the same. I'd rather not lie. Have to keep track. I can barely keep track of reality. LOL. Yeah. I actually want to tell a story about this because
here we go, guys.
I don't know, Papaya. And I don't really want to give the name or clout of someone that doesn't fucking like me and thinks I'm a liar in my chat, if I'm being honest with you. I don't care. They have their right to use their platform and say what they want on it, just as I do. And I don't tend to feel the need to.
Yeah, the melees are always good.
To disrespect that, you know, like that is their right, being on the internet. I mean, yeah, you're spreading misinformation, but again, not my circus, not my monkey. But when I was younger, when I was a kid, I had a phase where I lied a lot, and that happened for a few reasons. I think one, it's developmentally normal for children to have phases of lying. And what ended up happening for me is my mom ended up taking it like really personally and getting really, really, really angry about it. And then it got to a point where like, no matter what I did, I was accused of being a liar, which like is one of the reasons.
Go on.
Why like I don't engage with that narrative because of this experience I'm about to get into, and because I don't lie.
That in itself is a lie. And lying by omission and lying by deceiving people and lying by like saying you're going to do something and not doing it, they all count. Grifting off your fucking community is also just as bad.
I do everything I can to.
By portraying yourself as a victim eternally, you are lying.
Talk in ways of being honest in terms of my life and stuff. There are things that I choose not to share because all content creators choose things not to share because of boundaries. But I don't create false narratives. I don't got time for that shit. But my mom would just basically accuse me of like every time I said anything, I was lying. And a lot of the time when I was lying, she wouldn't.
Your mother, who knows you better than anybody, thought that you were a big fat liar. And you don't think she was right?
Catch it, but then the times where I wasn't lying, she would. And so eventually at some point there was just like this constant back and forth with me and her. And I went, and I had like at some point I had like been like, okay, well, I don't want to lie, I don't want to keep getting in trouble, like blah 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 blah. But she kept accusing me of lying when I wasn't, and like for a good period of time too. And so I went, you know what, I was a Mormon, so screw it. I just decided to lean into it. I was like, well, if I'm going to keep getting in trouble for lying, then I want to benefit from lying. Because like, again, I was a kid. And so it just ended up escalating.
As a kid, who thinks this way? Who, like, even as an adult, that's scary. Like, I would never think this deeply into something unless it was a really big fucking problem. This is so weird. Going back.
I was a Mormon, so screw it.
Also, like, you were a Mormon, so what? I don't get what that has to do with anything. Everyone, you guys are all saying never went through a lying phase, never went through a lying phase. Like, I can't ever remember, like, ever lying so badly that it was a whole thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, little white lies as a kid, okay, fair enough. But, like, it actually being, like, a talking point and a problem and something that you thought about in your head, like, how am I gonna, like, use this to my advantage? It's just such twisted thinking, in my opinion. It's really strange to me. You know what I mean? You guys agree, right? It's very antisocial. Weird.
And so I went, you know what? I was a Mormon, so screw it. I just decided to lean into it. I was like, well, if I'm going to keep getting in trouble for lying, then I want to benefit from lying. Cause like, again, I was a kid. And so it just ended up escalating and it was like over petty shit. Like it was never like serious shit. It was just like shit that I knew I'd get yelled at about and I just didn't want to get yelled at. So a perfect example of this was my mom and I got into a fight over something about toilet paper. I don't know. I was like a very like teen. I wasn't an adult yet, but I was like definitely a later teen. And again, I don't remember the total specifics here, but there was something to do with like I think changing a toilet paper roll, something to do with toilet paper. So really asinine here, right? And
but that's the kind of shit that you lie about. It's so weird to like it's like they lie just to lie. She's one of those. It's like, did you change the toilet paper roll when you finished using it? Yes, I did. Mom walks in. It's not been changed. Why you lie for the sake of lying? It's so weird.
She asked me something and I knee-jerk reacted and I said no instead of yes, or no, yes instead of no. And I thought to myself, like, why did I do that? And then like it proceeded to fall into like a big argument, a big thing. I got screamed at, whatever, blah, blah. And I remember leaving that exchange and I was just so mad. I was just really frustrated. I was angry. And I was like, I'm done lying. Like, I don't know. It was just like a moment of like growing up, honestly. I think it was like a maturity moment for me of just like things clicking and just being like this.
Jennifer says, I think kids could go through a fantasy phase where they tell tall tales, but not outright lies, and not to the point that it's a problem that your mother's having to like address with you. And that you in your head as a teenager think, well, you know what? If you think I'm always lying, I'm just going to lie all the time. Weird.
This shit's not worth it. This is stupid. And literally ever since then, I've always really prided myself on being honest. I'm very transparent about my past. Yeah. The shit that I'd speak out against, I speak out against it because I did it. I was fully immersed in it.
Of course not.
For not only the money, but my personal relationships.
No diagnoses here. We're just like spitballing, throwing around ideas.
And it may have started one way, developed into another. I'm very transparent about who I used to be because I know that any fucking day, shit could resurface. And I would just be like, yeah, I've in previous videos, I've said this and talked about this. Or if something were to catch me by surprise, I'd have to address it and hold myself accountable for it.
Girl, you are constantly contradicting yourself. It is like a part of your personality. Your stories change every time you tell them. This is your way of trying to cover up the fact that you... And then, do you know what she says? She says, I have memory issues because of my 10 concussions.
For that, because that's all I can do. That is the only thing I can do. So I can't sit here and pretend that like I'm some perfect, infallible person who's like better than other people, because I'm fucking not. But at the end of the day, when I go to sleep, I know I'm not a liar. And random reaction channels on the internet saying otherwise. Not my circus, not my monkey.
You're a proven liar. You're a proven liar. Constantly contradicting yourself. Saying something one day and then 6 months later telling the story completely differently means that you lied, either in the first instance or the second. Hello?
Intent doesn't equal impact. Love that. Agreed. Holy crap, I think my mother uses the Darvo tactic. I just Googled it. I'm so sorry to hear that. Unknown. I've been on YouTube just over a year now. How could anyone misconstrue you for ALR? You are vastly different people. It's very closed-minded. Yeah, honestly, it's most of the time like with new audiences, they literally like look at me and they're like, "Oh my god,
You look nothing like Amber. Nothing like her. Oh, shit.
that person with dark hair and brown eyes, ALR." Like literally, it's what it is. Okay, thank you. I just want to say, normally I'm a silent watcher, but I want you to know that you are my major comfort channel. You come across genuine and authentic, which is hard to come by, and I hope work is going well for you. Thank you so much, Ashley B. I really appreciate that. Is your members only content only on TikTok? No, it's only here. I haven't found a way to become a member on YouTube. So if you go to my videos, I would click on a random one a little further back because I have to double check. I think I need to update some of my descriptions. I have a link to join as a member in all my descriptions. When you're on a computer, there's a join button when you're subscribed to someone. And so you can join that way. And then, yeah, Shrug on her channel page. If you use a browser on your phone, there is an option to be a member. You can't see it on the app. Thank you.
Okay, let me read some of your guys' comments here. My mom would call me brutally honest, but when I was a teen, I avoided the truth if it didn't serve my own selfish pursuits, like sneaking out. If I didn't get caught, I wasn't admitting it. Yeah, but I get that. I get that doing that every now and then. But if it comes a real problem and you're lying about useless shit, like whether you changed the toilet roll or not, that's a whole different kettle of fish. You know? Kids insist they're Batman, but that's normal. Pretend play at young ages. Yep. Lizzie says she's not transparent. People find shit out and then she addresses it. Yeah, who she used to be. She's still doing feeder content, but be Delulu. Exactly. Why does she have so many concoctions? I don't know. She seems so misguided. Her recent massive weight gain proves that she's not okay with who she is, no matter what she says. She's misguided on purpose so she can get misplaced sympathy. Yep. Well, kinda.
Thank you. Yeah, so
Thanks for
what Chris
everyone
said.
for being here, guys.
You can go to Safari and like type in my name on YouTube and go to my channel page. This is why I fuck with you, Rosie. Thank you, Vicky. I had a similar experience with my mom. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, poor girl. Well, for one, I can see gifted members on my live. Yay. But two,
How you doing, board girl? Welcome in.
thank you, Jessica. Oh, yeah, I'm just watching everybody roll in. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, so welcome. Welcome to Skirty, Diary of a Recovering Fatty, Pecan, Gothic Queen, Cozy, Myriad, Chantal's Maid, Sandra, Debbie, and Aquarius Love. Thank you guys so much I hope you guys enjoy the membership. Everybody thank Jessica. Oh my gosh, yay, thank you. Weird, you seem really consistent and concise every time you talk about your trauma. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I've done a lot of work in trauma therapy to make that happen. Thank you for
Ma'am, you have 752 fucking traumas. I cannot keep up with them.
noticing. I'm so sorry you have so much trauma. It's a lot of trauma for one lifetime. You're so strong. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you don't have any trust issues with your mom anymore. That would be hard for me. We've come a long way. I still have triggers, but we've come a long way. What do you think about the Amberlynn girlfriend drama? My most recent live prior to this one, Diana, definitely watch that. You're way
I bet you that one's deleted.
nicer than ALR, no comparison. Well, thank you for thinking I'm nice. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kylie. So memberships, they start at $2.99 a month. They allow you access to members-only lives. They allow you early access to my content. There's going to be another video going up. I just got the Mormon Storytime up for members only. So that's up and available right now for people. There's also a Retro React that's been up for members for a hot minute. I keep moving it around life and having more current content because that's a pre-recorded piece of content. I have another pre-recorded piece of content coming up.
So many Judge Judy quotes today. Chris says, if you tell the truth, you don't need a good memory. And Judge Judy also said something along the lines of, if something doesn't add up, if something doesn't make sense, it's a lie.
Regarding a brand that I'm working with and I'm really excited about. Therapy is a bitch. I hate therapy, but it's necessary. Yeah. Sad, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it, you guys. Every little bit counts, and I really, really, really appreciate it. I think it's def worth it. Most channels only give you stickers, LOL. Thank you. I put in a lot of effort for, I wish you for a membership. Oh, that live was awesome. Thank you, Gothic Queen. You need to be on a computer. They removed the option on Safari. It's a pain. Oh no. I don't know why YouTube is literally taking money out of their own pockets by making this difficult. That's so bizarre to me. Yeah, I've been gifted other memberships before and people really don't do much with it, but Rosie
can't
does.
make sense out of nonsense.
Thanks, guys. Oh, I wish I got a membership. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Oh, you're good, Lexi. So yeah, and I do keep the entry like low cost because life is hard. Inflation is crazy. And if you want to monetarily support me more, I have higher tiers. Like a lot of people choose tier 2, which from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Tier 2, I think is like roughly $7 a month. But not everybody could afford, I'm assuming not everybody can afford $7 a month. So that's why I keep the tier 1 low. I don't have much, to be transparent, there's not much difference in terms of like the pricing beyond just like your level of wanting to support me financially, I suppose. Because I feel like I do give a value for memberships that are high enough to warrant a $5 to $7 price range, but I don't want to price out people that really want to support me and just can't justify the additional like $5 or whatever a month. So yeah, I had to use YouTube desktop mode on Safari. Oh yeah, so if you
Secret Squirrel, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. I appreciate you. You are too sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Let's see who got them. Job Iden got one. The Stunner Girl, Millie's second, possibly Kim, Janelle, Chronicles of Jen, Yas React, Jennifer H, Mel's, and Just Bridgen today all got memberships. Thank you so much, Secret Squirrel. Everybody, please say thank you to Secret Squirrel for your membership. And welcome to Team Fart. And enjoy your emojis, you guys. Thank you once again, Secret Squirrel. I appreciate you.
Oh, so if you move it to desktop mode, yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I think I want to make some popcorn. This is looking real mighty tasty. But let me finish cleaning first. Ugh. It does have 2 A's on Safari. Click that and go into desktop mode. Oh, okay. What's my favorite food? Right now, I don't have a favorite food because me and food are beefing right now.
So, guys, just to recap, in this stream so far, she has talked about binge-ing. She has talked shit about Jordy. She talked about Amber and Emily. She's talked about all sorts of shit. She fucking showed things that she shouldn't have showed. She is talked about how she was like a known liar as a kid and then leaned into it. That this was like, there was more in this stream than what I had realized. So I appreciate you guys being here. Some of it's been kind of boring. We've skipped around, but I think there was a lot of useful stuff in this one. We're not finished yet, but I will wrap it up pretty soon. I'm not sure if there's anything more interesting happening here. I'll have a look at the transcript and see. Yeah, and everybody, and Chris, please say hi from everybody to Britt as well. We miss Britt.
I love you from the cheap seats, girl. And I love you for that so much. Thanks for showing up. You know, that's cool. I love that. That's great. That's fan-fucking-tastic, actually. Oh God, why do you have to ruin the vibe and be a racist piece of shit?
Why do you have to stream on vertical?
I have a question for you if you want to answer. You can always ask it. I'll let you know if I don't want to answer it. What did you do for dinner? I haven't had dinner yet. I've actually technically I have not eaten much today, which is one of the reasons why I need to finish cleaning. And then I think I might comprise a meal here. Representing. I turned some of my fluffy yogurt into a smoothie. And I had 3 egg bites, and that's what I've had so far.
There's a few more little bits of tea, I think, coming up here. Just like after. Oh dear. Why? Why? This is why you don't have sleeves this big, except for if you're in bed.
Start. Oh no, it did start. Oops. Is to really focus on eating a high protein, high fiber diet. And the reason that I say that is high fiber and high protein, which I'm not saying eat as much as physically possible. Like make sure you're eating like 3 protein shakes a day. Like that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that you want to focus on trying to hit those goals that are best for you and your body weight and everything.
How about you don't give people diet advice, madam? If I wanted to look like you, I would eat like you.
Because if you are eating a high protein breakfast with fiber, you are going to reduce your food noise. You're going to reduce
dare you?
The physical hunger. And then at that point, what you're dealing with is the mental hunger, the emotional hunger, the bored hunger, which are emotions based, which for that factor, this is not the sexy answer, but therapy. Honestly, I don't struggle.
Rosie, you should try it sometime. I know you go there or you get on the call and you are present at therapy, but are you really absorbing the information? I don't believe so. And please don't give people fucking diet advice. It's dangerous.
Too much with snacking unless I'm full on in like a binge addiction cycle situation. And at that point, I'm not binging. I'm just and that's
Brit's playing Secret Santa on Reddit. She's giving out free skull pandas and Labubus. Aw, so cute.
Bad. Snacking is not a big thing for me anymore. And it's interesting because
I mean, same Miss T. It's like I get really dry hands in the winter, but like I also hate the feeling of lotion on my hands. And then I just like wash the lotion off immediately and it just makes the issue worse.
Oh, I see why you deleted that comment. At first I was confused. Wow, what a backhanded thing to say. Wow. That's crazy. People really do lack house training. Anyway, back to my advice. In terms of losing 106 pounds in total, like that's where my weight loss is at. I'm a bit in a situation.
106 pounds down at this point. Okay. I don't think so, girl. I think like in 2023, we're maybe 100 pounds down, but this is like a year later. Have you checked recently? And hey, Nahila. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me know if I'm not. I'll try my best.
Situation right now that I'm getting myself out of. But I'm less likely to deal with like the physical hunger.
My mom bought me some of that stuff, right? It's just I don't even know if it's vegan, but like anything that's on my hands, I just want to wash it off.
And concerns and all of that when I eat like a large satiating breakfast.
I do that
and
too.
The power, what is it that Abby says? The hungry crushing combos or whatever. It is a matter of addressing the emotions and the reasons why you're seeking out the stimulation for eating and what you can do to replace that.
You clearly haven't figured this out, so you should not be advising anybody on this.
Adult coloring is a big help for me. It really is. Like at work, when there's downtime during those training sessions and stuff, I'm coloring with my gel pens, and that helps me from wanting to go to the convenience store and buy something and mindlessly snack. I also just try to honor my hunger, especially like when I'm at work and stuff, because I don't want being hungry to distract me from my learning and things like that. And then making sure that like you're eating enough. Like if you're trying to eat a super small breakfast because you're trying to not lose weight, well then and you're going to be hungry in an hour, then like, you know, you may need to reconvene with that. You inspire me to pick up a couple sweet potatoes. Hell yeah. My favorite seasoning, my sweet potatoes is probably my chicken and waffle seasoning.
She hasn't touched those pens in a little while. Plus, she has new ones on her fucking Amazon wish list, which we will also have a look at before we go.
But when I don't have that one, I really like to just use a little bit of garlic powder and cottage cheese, mustard, and Cholula. I've been eating 90 grams of protein a day. How much fiber do you recommend? I don't want to ask you how much you weigh.
Girl, it doesn't matter. Just say, see a fucking nutritionist. See a dietitian. I do not believe this bitch. I don't want to ask you how much you weigh, so I can't like calculate how much fiber you need. Girl, no, the answer is go and see a fucking nutritionist.
You weigh, that's a little much. Midnight unknown. It's okay, Lexi. No, I got you.
Hello, big scoops of spaghetti. Welcome in. Girl, come on, say something.
Good sis.
There are so many people, like there's so many comments that she's read out that like aren't there anymore. So there's a lot of people here that are blocked.
Okay, Nashi, you're good. Thank you for all your help. I do a lot of volume eating: broccoli, green beans, salads, fruit, pickles, konjac pasta. It's really helped me, especially late at night.
Stop giving 5 to 5.
I don't know why someone who thinks I'm a liar is paying me money. That's really weird. Let's see. Thanks, Lexi. New Zealand, that's what's up. I don't think I've tried the purple ones yet. I've tried Japanese sweet potatoes. I really want to try the purple ones though.
Woo!
The downside of
Chris has been a member for 1 month. Well, you've been a member for longer than that, I think, right? You've upgraded, or is the 1 month just coming up? I don't know anymore. When did I start doing this stuff? When did I get memberships? Like the end of November, I think. Thank you, Chris.
side about gaining popularity is the trolls. Very true. Hi, Abby. Good to see ya. Here's a suggestion beyond eating high fiber to stay satiated. Recognize boredom hunger is just a thought. It is an unwelcome passenger that's boarded your train. Let it get off at the next stop. Yes. They're fans for real. You're so not a liar. Thank you, Crystal.
Brit, basically. No longer Big Back Brit. Ha-cha-cha. Has also been a member of the X Rose for 1 month. And I believe you were also a member of Team Fart for months before that. Thank you very much. Brit, basically. Big Back Brit. I miss your name.
Crystal. Imagine Dragons is cool. I mean, I'm not like a big fan or anything, but I've liked a couple of their songs in the past. I can't remember the last time I listened.
Oh, Chris, thank you for the $13.99 super chat. I upgraded and I love you. Oh, love you too, girl. You guys are all awesome. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you guys. Really. I really, really do. I probably would have not. Well, I know I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. And especially like with everything that's gone on, Chris and Britt have been amazing support. And I know that as long as they're good, I'm good. That's the main thing. And Secret Squirrel, did you just upgrade to become a member of the X Rose? Thank you, Secret Squirrel. I know you've been 1 month in the X Rose. Thank you very much. No, I love you guys. You guys are the best. Seriously, I'm here for the chat. I barely know what she's saying half the time. I just here for you guys. Thank you.
I might listen to them, to be honest with you. I like to kind of pride myself on being that low-key, like, annoying person who's like, I listen to like
Fuzzy glitter.
Because I do. I listen to some mainstream stuff, but I like finding
Missed you,
like
Britt.
underrated talent. Thank you so much for saving ALR from this feeder, girlfriend. You can be humble, but I know it was you, Papaya. I don't want to claim credit. I don't.
Nope. All you did was they trolled you. They were still together. They knew, like, you were talking to both of them and they were still together. You look like a fool. And now you're best friends with somebody who you said you'd never be friends with. It's hilarious. I can't get over it. It's so funny. You talked so much shit on Amber. Like, this is so clearly like you just trying to benefit from something from this friendship. I don't know what you're getting out of it, but like, it's ridiculous. Yeah. As long as you guys are good, I'm good.
like I said in the live, I just hope that it's what led her to finding out information, and maybe there is a lot more that we don't know. Maybe she did walk away, but from the looks of it, it seems like Tommy is the one that walked away.
No, kissing
You still
ass.
know nothing about you. You're the most honest person on this platform. Thank you, Jessica. That is a huge vote of confidence. I try my best. Sometimes it's really uncomfortable when I have to be really honest about certain shit.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to.
Everybody
be able
got
to keep up with the lies.
trolled.
So, and also, I've been watching two people for years now, constantly.
I wonder if Rosie's going to unfriend Amber now, like publicly, because they've come out as being back together officially. I wonder.
Make the same decisions to lie about shit and get caught and repeat those cycles over and over again and build a distrust.
I should do a video and just clip all the times where she's talked shit about her. Although like a lot of stuff is deleted, I probably have a lot of the stuff. What I'm thinking about doing is uploading everything that I have downloaded to my second channel. And then from there, then I'll be able to like check transcripts and stuff. You guys know that my list of videos to do is as long as my list of things around the house to do, which my things around the house is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11 big things to do, like fixing fly screens and like what else? Like there's like rust and you know, Chris's tarot reading for me was like so accurate. I got so many expensive things coming up. Crazy. So many things. And like my taxes. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God.
Trust with their core audience. And why the fuck would I fuck up my relationship with my core audience? I don't want to do that to you guys.
Yes, they're back on.
I don't think it's dishonest to like purposefully.
But yes, I should actually, I'm going to go and get another soft drink and I will grab a pen so I can write down some of these ideas from today.
Not share things because, you know, boundaries are important and certain things can be used to hurt people, right? And it's also like I don't owe an audience of people that watch my content like every little detail of said life, but to like purposefully come on here and paint pictures of things that aren't the reality, like that's fucked up and I would never do that. But yeah, there are a lot of people that I think literally just like because I'm fat, because I align in certain ways in their mind with certain other people, they just automatically assume that like my traumas are fake and that my stories are fake, which is disgusting. Mariana, that's a good question. Maybe I should do a pool live tomorrow. It's been a hot minute since I've been in the pool because it's also been very like hurricane weather this past week. Who's my favorite artist right now? I'd say it's Citizen Soldier, but it does change. He's a therapist that makes like kind of like it's almost like dad rock but better. But it's like very like the lyrics are fucking phenomenal.
Okay, couple of things. I just realized I said soft drink, and that is soda, guys. Need to go get another soda, another fizzy drink. Hey Anthro Kitty, how you going? I need a handyman. And like an accountant and what else? A dentist and a vet. I need all of them in my family.
Phenomenal because he's a therapist.
And a mechanic.
People compare you to ALR. There is one huge difference. You take accountability, and I love that. Thank you. If there's more troll comments, I think mods have been getting them. I didn't see them.
The maximum amount of people that she had in her chat the other day was 28 people, I believe, in her Patreon. So that just goes to show you how many people are willing to spend the $5 or whatever it is to chat with her in there. And not only that, but like I'm sure multiple of those people were like me and like other people who were reacting to her or trolling her.
Sam. Good night, Nashi. Thank you for staying as long as you did. I tell Instagram not to show me reels with food in it so I don't get triggered to binge. I'm glad you have that feature, Pixel. Sleeping helps me not snack. That is also an option because I am asleep and my body doesn't crave the immediate energy for sugary snacks, and the less exhausted I am. Yeah, that's one of the
I swear it got down to like 13 at one point.
reasons. Like when I'm trying to like improve on my sleep schedule and stuff. Like when I'm struggling to do that, then I'm a lot more likely to eat because I watched something.
Sometimes I'm not sure. Like I wonder if she like preferred the times when it was like this and she was doing vertical streaming and she had like 1,000 people in chat, or if and knowing that like 90% of them don't give a fuck and won't return, or if she prefers like the small chat of like 15, 18, 20 people in the Patreon. Not sure.
Or someone talked about how like our body has like peak hunger spikes, and it's like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then midnight when most people should be asleep. But if you're not asleep, that's kind of why like the whole midnight snacks thing is a thing. I lost 100 pounds in 8 months. Oh wow, it was insane.
Saw that.
It did not last at all, and I was 10 years younger. It was a work-related competition. Oh wow, yeah. So you did it for
Sorry.
external reasons. That would make sense why.
They're being a bit loud because I walked into the kitchen and they're in there, and so they obviously saw me and they're like, "Hello, it's nearly time for us to get fed again." And that's going to be just perfect because Chris is going to be going live in 15 minutes. So after this, I'll send you all over to Chris's chat.
It wouldn't stick then. But yeah, that's still an accomplishment though. You stuck to something for months and months at a time.
They are very noisy.
The less you say, the less you have to say. Ooh, that's a good quote, Krabby. Hello, Krabby. Good to see you. I used to love certain creators because I'm on a weight loss journey for years now, and I hate when they just lie and gaslight their audience. Yeah. Look, I've been lied to a lot. I've been gaslit a lot in my life.
I'm going to make him another grape kebab.
I'd never want to do that to other people, especially intentionally, because I do believe that gaslighting can be done on accident. I feel like I've had people in my life that have done it to me, and like there's like miscommunications where someone can feel gaslit when like they're not purposefully out to do that, but they're still making you believe that
You are pro at gaslighting.
the reality isn't real because of what they're doing and saying. And it's like as soon as something is brought to me to say to the contrary, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Love me some dad rock, right? I hate how people diminish others' experiences. Trauma is trauma and people shouldn't trauma shame. What's your favorite season? Fall. I appreciate the honesty. One thing is that the only way I can stick to a diet is if I track. It gets easier and easier to do, and that way you don't really play mind games and know how much you really eat. Yeah, it's a muscle that needs exercising like anything else. Not sleeping well also increases cortisol, and that's a whole thing. Especially when you have a stress disorder. I lost a whole ass person. Hell yeah, Krabby. I'm pretty sure I have BED. I'm not diagnosed, but I eat and eat till I'm overfull. Oh, I'm so sorry, Crystal.
Ooh.
I try not to
Me.
buy snacks. I keep basic ingredients, so if I want to snack, I have to consciously make it. Yeah, that's hard though when I'm struggling with like my pain and stuff.
Chris is going to be making s'mores cookies. Even got some graham crackers. Ooh, yummy. Yep, I'm going to link you guys straight over there once we're done here. Don't trauma shame Roz, guys. There's only 5,900,000 and something of them. Yeah, I know. Hey, Tina. Yeah, you made it in time. We're about to wrap up, though, and then we're going to go over to Chris's. Chris is going to be baking.
Because then it's like I don't eat for an extended period of time, and then I'm far more likely to binge because I didn't have something accessible to make. So it's like it's just a constant fucking up and down, up and down. It's exhausting. I'm not personally into fasting.
The talker, not
Fasting
a doer.
made my eating disorder more complicated. That was my experience with it.
Rosie thinks that the 8 hours that you're supposed to be sleeping is fasting.
Favorite Disney movie? Beauty and the Beast.
Doesn't count.
I recently found these big tortilla chips are 50% less fat. I wish I could find the individual packets like you do at the discount store, but it's nice to be able to have little chips and sauce. And nice. Hey, Superfloor. Okay, I'm getting hungry, which means I need to like finish the cleaning part and then
Let's see if there's
start
anything
making
else
food.
we need to see here. I'm reading the transcript.
She was my Disney princess because I was a massive bookworm, and like even though there were no fat princesses, right? So, but she was the one I looked like the most to me. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, and she was just the one I related to the most. So she was my princess.
Okay. Hey, Chocolate Cake Queef, welcome in. We are about to wrap up. Hope you're having a nice day too. But we're going to go right away over to Chris's in about like 10 minutes.
Krabby show. I love the realness there. I got a Mio in here. Mental health.
Didn't you like always have short hair? Wouldn't you think like you would be more like Snow White and like, I don't know.
Is probably the biggest part. I made a conscious decision many years ago.
You're going to make Anzac bickies? They're good. And if I was you, I would do them on the chewy side. They're nice when they're a little bit chewy, not too crunchy. When they're crunchy, they're not so good.
When I entered trauma work with the trauma specialist that literally saved my life, I've talked about her in past vlogs like a long time ago. The one that I emailed with, that was literally months ago now. And she and I sat down and basically we made a list of like all the like trauma.
More like she looked like Mrs. Potts. Hey, Sky, welcome in. yeah, we're going to be wrapping up in about 10 minutes and heading over to Chris's stream. But if you guys want to come back later and watch the replay, I would appreciate it. I love my replay crew, and I know there was a lot going on today. Like Foodie is doing shit, Amber's doing shit. There's shit going on everywhere. And I also was an idiot and like timed my stream for the same time that Charlie was going live. I was too busy doing my thumbnail that I didn't actually notice that I got a notification. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Trauma, the big things that I needed to work on. Just short up on my shorts feed. Love the chill interactive vibes. Screw the haters. Eat, love, live. You know what? Name placeholder. I appreciate you. Freya is a health coach. Freya is not a trauma specialist. Freya is not related to what I'm talking about. This was before I even moved to Florida when I worked with her. But many years ago, I was in my mid-20s, and I made a conscious decision that I wasn't going to like put huge effort into my weight loss until I addressed my mental health. And I know that that's controversial, so let me keep talking. So eventually,
they do have like storage containers literally stuck up to the ceiling. Good spotting. Shit everywhere. So for anybody who's just coming in, guys, we are going to wrap it up pretty soon. But for a quick like overview, what we saw today was in the beginning, she talked about like all about that she'd had a BINGE. She called it a bender. She talked shit like about, well, it's weird because like at this point she didn't really like Amber or Geordie, but like she wanted to like them, and she was like starting to like listen to people saying that like she should watch Geordie and stuff like that. There was quite a bit of talking about Geordie, and then she started talking. Oh, and then she like roused on Levi for bringing home the wrong fucking cottage cheese or whatever it was, and then she talked about how she actually had like seems like a pretty big lying problem as a kid, and so like because her mom kept accusing her of lying, she just like leaned into it and lied all the time. It was just crazy psycho. Thank you, Chris, for gifting 10 memberships. Let me see who got them. Mum's POV, Regina, Slicks, Angie, Dessa, Sarah Kate, Alice, The Elephant in the Room, Rendell, and Jennifer. Oh my God, that was a great one. They're all like regular chatters, which we love to see. Thank you so much, Chris, for gifting the 10 memberships. Welcome in everybody who received one. Make sure you say thank you to Chronicles of Chris for the memberships, and go and sub up to her channel as well, obviously, if you haven't already, and go and watch. She has a playlist with all her vlogs, and I would love for you guys to, when you have nothing else to watch, go over and watch some of Chris's vlogs, okay? Thank you very much, Chris, for gifting 10 memberships, and everybody say thanks to Chris. Very much appreciated. You're the best. Thank you for your support, and welcome to Team Fart, everybody. Enjoy your emojis. We'll watch this for 5 more minutes, and then we'll go over to Chris's.
eventually I just realized that I was at a point where my mental health was so bad and so inconsistent, and I was so unhealed that like I just wasn't fucking getting anywhere. And
love you too.
Aw, Danish, thank you so much for the super chat, hon. Thank you. I'm so bad about getting distracted. I mean, you can.
Yeah, it was wild the way that she told on herself for like having an actual lying problem, and actually as a teenager thinking about it and like planning like how she's going to lie more to make it suit her and like to benefit her was mind-blowing. So weird. So weird. But there was like actually more tea in this video than what I thought there was. So we got a couple of bonus bits of tea. All right, Chris is going to go get ready to do her stream. I will send everybody over there as soon as we are done here. Chris is starting her stream on the hour. Oh, yes, and Chris also has Patreon now, you guys. You can get a tarot reading from Chris.
You can. Twice? Danish? Thank you. I love you guys. You guys help me more than you know. Like outside of the super chats and memberships and stuff in general, just more than you'll ever know. Them Danish hugs are lovely. Danish, thank you so much. You've supported my channel a lot. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Hell yeah, we're gonna show that because she's on some queen shit. Absolutely. Every like super sticker, super chat, membership. I love it when people gift memberships because that allows people who may not be able to.
Like the garage. Oh my god, look at this. I could not cope with this clutter. I simply could not. Like, I have, like, collections of stuff, guys. Like, my house is a little bit of a hoard, like, but not it's a neat hoard, if you know what I mean. Like, I have, like, little collectible stuff, like, packed away in my garage, in shelving, organized, labeled. And it's, like, a lot of the stuff is, like, sentimental stuff from my grandpa and shit like that. So, but I couldn't. Like, how would you find anything here? Having a messy and a hoard, it's like, God, that's a fucking fire hazard. And the fucking way that roof is moldy, like, oh my God. Is it fucking death trap, this house?
Didn't even get to look for my salmon patties. Just put all of this in the fridge, please. These
Awesome,
bags of
leave
bacon,
it
and then you
around.
go back to your room. I just
Put away all this stuff and then you can go back to your room.
Oh my God, wait a minute. Oh my God, my steak defrosted.
Hey,
So
Ben.
now I have to make my steak. Oh my God.
Oh, see the roof? Do you guys see the roof?
My steak. Oh my God.
Holes in it, water damage.
The shrimp's fine.
My.
Doesn't make any sense. I remember doing this when I left.
Mistakes happen, bud. Oh man.
Oh, goodness me.
There, thank you. We're good.
Oh, dear.
Hold on.
This is like something out of a horror movie.
Okay. So whenever you close it from now on, we need to learn from this experience, because
Dude, it would have been open for like an hour, if that. Get a fucking grip.
if that happens and this whole freezer goes down,
All my food will be gone. If that happens and this freezer goes down, we're fucked in the apocalypse.
this was me too. And I could honestly make a similar mistake too, so I get it, Levi. But that's a huge financial hit for us. So
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like confused.
I know. So from now on, I'm gonna close this and try not to hit it too hard. So because I remember that needs a little space in the back and it's still on wheels for some fucking reason. All right, you can go back to your room. Crisis has been averted.
Dude.
Oh my God. So since this is defrosting, I'm gonna make all 4 and reheat 2 of them because this is a raw salmon burger situation. Thank you, Sav. But oh my God, I am irritated, y'all. Like I'm a little pissed. Like this is just.
Dude, this is just a little hint. Imagine if she does this on a fucking live stream in front of thousands of people, how she would be in private with this poor guy.
A lot of extra work that I have to do where the food's gonna go bad, and it's not great timing. My brother left the freezer, our big
It's fine. It was open for less than a fucking hour.
garage freezer door open for at least an hour and a half, or no, about 2 hours.
Dude,
So-
get over it.
And I don't got a lot of energy, and I wanted to do some more.
And it wasn't like it was swinging wide open. It was just like ajar. Like I've had whole nights where my fridge has been just ajar. Everything's still cold. Everything's still fine.
Work cleaning in my room, but I'm gonna have to like do a lot of cooking tomorrow now.
No, you're not. Nothing fucking defrosted in that time. It's a fucking deep freeze in your garage. Nothing is fucking defrosting in that time. And it wouldn't have even been unfrozen. Like, think about how long it takes something like a chicken or whatever to defrost in the fucking sink. Like, nothing would have been defrosted beyond just shutting the thing and going, you know, I don't think anything would have been bad. I think it would have been fine. Honestly. God.
I'm like, yay, I already got the kitchen part done, but I'm also just stressed from the reaction of all that, you know what I mean? Like, the emotional roller coaster that
There, I think Scrange even said here in the chat, which I don't know where you are now, but someone said, like, doesn't refreezing cause freezer burn, Scrange?
that was.
You probably said in the chat, just refreeze it, girl.
Okay, give me a second. We've got green beans, sweet potatoes. I need some of my spicy vegetable podge, whatever. I've got 2 things of chicken thighs that I gotta cook now. And like, I didn't want to have to make 6 pounds of turkey bacon in one go.
You
That was
don't
meant
have
to be, like,
to. Dude, there is no way that all that shit defrosted in an hour.
over a long period
Okay,
of
guys.
time.
Chris is live. We're going to go over to Chris's now, okay? What a great way to go out. What a great way to go out. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm going to link you guys to, where is my tab? Late Night S'mores. Everybody go over to Chris's right now. Everybody go over to Chris's and tell her that you're coming in. Get over there, guys. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but I just got the notification. I was like, oh, shit, I've been rambling. Everybody get over there. All right. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to my subs. Thank you to my members. I appreciate you all so, so much. I'm watching Chris's chat, you guys. I want to see you all over there saying hi, okay? Thank you guys for being here. I think that this is a great end screen. Appreciate you all so much. Be safe and have a good night. And I'll see you at Chris's. Bye, guys.